Ladies and gentlemen, we are aware that you have come here tonight to witness the sight of spectacular driftu. However, we regret to announce that this will not be the case, as instead, we are here to bring you a sonic recreation of Brexit in 55 different scenarios. Ladies and gentlemen, prepare to hold your things. Actually, fuck it, I lied. It is driftu. What you gonna do? People of the internet, hello. Welcome back to the Armbar Arcade. Ow! As I've just slapped my microphone stand. Well, we're getting underway for a great start, aren't we? How are you all? Hello. Preston and Cameron chat. That sounded like cart flag to flag. Did it? Maybe that's why Pendulum sampled the intro. I don't know what you're talking about. It was the Pendulum sample for the intro. How are we all doing, though? How are you? I hope you're good on this Monday evening. I'm here with Ebby the Driftu monkey, Driftu ape. And if you notice me nervously checking my phone during the stream, I'm waiting for A, an important email about a job interview, and B, an eBay auction for a really rare diecast that I have. That at the moment, there's just under 4 hours to go, and it's on 15 quid. Spoiler alert, it's worth a lot more than that, so I'm hoping business picks up a bit. You can tell this one won't be overrunning too much. And to introduce the stream formally, welcome back, everybody, to Gran Turismo 2. This is back by popular demand. You guys love the double header that we did over Christmas. And to be honest, so did I. I really enjoyed it as well. It was a great time. And this game is just so much fun. So I asked at the end of the second stream that, do you want this to come back again? Do you want more Gran Turismo 2 streams? You all said overwhelmingly, yes. Well, those of you that were on that stream, there might have been some that missed it and came back like, oh, for fuck's sake, you still playing this? Although, if you're saying that, you're just wrong. So, I did have some other plans to maybe play some other bits today, but in the end, I was just like, do you know what? Gran Turismo 2, let's keep it simple, let's do it properly. Also, my nice Villain Club Mighty Skull shirt and Riptide Wrestling Snappy. I've gone for a very sort of black and white theme today. I don't know why. Impress the Sendmaster General, AJ. Okay, I will. It is fun when someone listens to the crew chief. Hello, Jason. You don't still hold a grudge against me for that, do you? Actually, we do not speak at the moment where I just ignored my crew chief strategy and promptly fucked an entire race up and nearly lost it. So, if you weren't with us, or, I mean, it's been, what is it? It's only been 2 weeks since the last Gran Turismo stream. So, if you weren't with us last time, let's have a refresh of our garage. We've actually won some pretty interesting cars in the interim, but let's have a look through our garage. The whole concept of this play series is to build a drift street racing team, and inspired by the real-life drift team called who are they? Team Fool. That's it. The real-life Japanese street drifting team called Team Fool, out in Japan. We are Team Pleb. So this is Team Pleb. This is not Armbar Arcade Autosport as presented by Big Johnson Energy. That's for professional racing, although they're good crossover, basically. So we are the drift arm of Armbar Arcade Autosport. And this was the first car we got. LP's here. Hello, LP. This was the first car we got. This is Kimi the Mazda. This was our starter car. And then we also have Sato the Sil 80. Look at it, it's beautiful. Nearly 400 horsepower as well. That is rather nice. What else have we got? We've got Denso Super GT. That's for the top-end Enduros. We're saving that for the moment. Very nice. We've got a Mark II Tourer. We've got Marky Mark, the Toyota Mark II. Who's sort of been a plucky warrior. He started off as a bit of a hapless loser early on. He just couldn't win. He couldn't win a raffle. He couldn't even win an egg and spoon race. And then, at the start of the second stream, he beat the GT40 in the Historic Car Cup race. He beat a car that was cheating, shouldn't have even been in the race to begin with, one of the most epic sends in history. Jason, I know you're still salty about the pit strategy thing. Leave it, it's over. I'm not going to listen to you now. I am going to listen to you. And, well, the legend of the last stream, by the way, Grandpa Zilla. I mean, really, this was... You remember on Top Gear that time where Richard Hammond, they were doing the Botswana special, and Richard Hammond fell in love with that Opel? What's he called? Oliver. This is kind of me with Grandpa Zilla. I've fallen in love with an older gent. Well, an old dinosaur. Don't quite know where this is going. But I have started genuinely looking up real 1971 Skylines to buy at some point. Who knows? That'll be a goal. Can you imagine that? You know the donation goals they have on some Twitch streams? It's like a 71... Grandpa Zilla IRL donation goal. I don't know, 10k or whatever it is. I'll just buy a knackered old 71 Skyline and then drop an RB26 in it. That'll be the dream. That's what I've actually done on Forza Horizon 4, and it is beautifully mental. I love it. So there's Grandpazilla, the hero of the last stream. And despite my multiple fuck-ups in the Seattle City Enduro and ignoring Jason's pit strategy, still won. This is an escort rally car that I won somewhere. Not part of the team, but I'll use it at some point for the rally events. We also won some wagons, which led to me joking on stream, can I drift a wagon? Now, all the wagons in the game, the estates, are like, that's a front-wheel drive wagon, that's four-wheel drive, but we found a four-wheel drive wagon. This is the Stagia 260 RS, tuned by Nismo. This is basically an estate Skyline R34, and it's now kitted out with 600 horsepower, while still weighing 1,600 kilos. And it's set at four-wheel drive, but we drifted it at the end of the last stream, and I just about managed to drift it sometimes. It was more being crap. But we did manage to drift the drift wagon. Now we've got some front-wheel drive prize cars. I think all of these now are prize cars, yeah. Skyline Silhouette, Formula... Chatto's not working? Weird. I haven't got any error messages my end, so... Or if you're saying chat is not working, then, I mean... You can just... I saw that message saying chat is not working, so it's working for me, apparently. Okay. It just doesn't like you, Cam. We've got a nice Skyline R30 there. We've got a GT300 car. Okay, now it's there. There we go. So we've got a GT300 Silvia and a GT500 Skyline. That'll be for the later races. 700 horsepower. Oh my god. 700 horsepower and all-wheel drive. I'm moist. So, what are we going to do in this event? I haven't the faintest idea. I didn't really plan too much for this. I haven't planned these things too much. We may do... Is Jason and Co in the Twitch chat? Yeah, Jason's here, but he hasn't messaged for a little bit. LP's here. Preston is here, but he normally chills. I don't know where Nay is. He's probably still on the way back from work. It's a little bit touch and go whether he makes it for the start streams. WTF, I can't... Have you just blocked everyone? Right, so what are the Enduros we've got? We have got Laguna Seca 200, Grand Valley 300. So, we tried doing, with Grandpazilla last time out, the Apricot Hill 200, even with a Ford GT40, it was becoming a bit OP. So if we go for the lightweight 300 horsepower car, or a more heavyweight 350 horsepower car, the Drift Wagon... Oh my god, can you imagine the Drift Wagon up against the Ford GT40? We might have to try that. Grand Valley 300, that's for very fast cars. We might have to bring out like a big gun there. Have I still got the music on? Oh my bollocks, what have I done? There we go, music's off now. The wonderful dulcet tones of Andrew Elmore. There we go. It's a great album, so you should all hear it. We got everything else on, all our levels. Yes, we have. There we go. Feel like I haven't streamed in ages, even though it was literally a week ago. It's been a long week. There's that as well, but I have to build a pretty god-tier car. I once nearly won this race in a race-modified Audi S4. And there are some interesting race modifications that I want to try out in this series. We'll probably end up building a car that will win the top events rather than actually... You can drift anything if you believe. Correct answer. I want to actually buy a late model Mustang and drift it in this game. Apparently that's a bad idea, but I don't care. I'm the king of bad ideas. King of bad idea style. Yeah, I did nearly win it in a race-modified Audi S4. Proper done up like the old British touring car style with the silver and red. The only reason I lost to the GT1 is that I went on a tyre strategy which basically ripped... it was just ripped my tyres for the final 4 laps. So I blocked him for about 2 laps and then he just fucked off. And I was like, oh, I've wasted like an hour of my life to finish second. What balls. But we will go back and gain our revenge on that Enduro at some point. If I nearly won it in a 4-wheel drive 1,500 kilo saloon, it's got to be doable in something else. So let's have a look in Nissan. What cars have we got in here? We've got a GTR. We've got another Stagia. Oh, we've got an R33 Skyline. That's nice. My old stomping grounds. Yes. It's all Skylines. Oh, Stagia RS4V. Another wagon. That's a more bog standard wagon, in fact. I might use that for Apricot Hill. Let's see. Just a boggo standard wagon. 300 ZX 2x2. Is this all... I know it's rear-wheel drive. Interesting. Now, there's a drift missile I hadn't thought of before. Ooh, 98 200 SX. That's another popular drift choice. What is up with Twitch chat tonight? What is going on? Was it from when someone was... Was it from when someone was talking about thoughts in the last stream and Nays just, like, blocked everything now? By accident? I'm not sure. Okay, Jason... Yeah, it's working for you, Jason. I can see your thing now. Cam, can you see me? GTS 25 Type M. More 200SXs. More 200SXs. Primera, because, well, we want that. Micro Super Turbo. Now I'm wondering if... you still can't see Jason. What is going on? I can't see anything on my screen that would suggest why you're blocked or anything. I don't quite know what's going on. Very puzzling. I'm going to connect to stream chat on my phone, see if that throws up anything. Fuck Twitch. Are you going to just have to watch the chatter on the screen to see what messages other people ping up? Ah, Twitch has said it's an issue. Right, okay. So, nothing to do with my... Nothing's broken much. Now, can we get a 240Z in the new car garage? More Oh, we can get the Silvias. Nice. The S15. Only 20k as well. Nice, okay. Jason, you can help me out with this. Are there race modifications for the S15 Silvias? I wish the Stagias weren't four-wheel drive. Although they are estate Skyline, so I guess that's understandable. Still, it's not picking up all... Well, I'm seeing some of your messages on here, Jason. Right, okay. Am I looking in the right place? Mitsubishi, Toyota. Still haven't got a Superboy. You can tell I'm pretty much trying to avoid using prize cars in this career mode. Oh, wow. Hang on, there is one of those old school Starlets that's rear-wheel drive. I'm buying it. We're going to build a Starlet drift missile. Look at it, dinky little thing. Right, okay. We've got Super Turbo, Celica, Levin. Oh, a late model Starlet, Guns V. All front-wheel drive. Those ones are expensive to insure and get over here. Mark II Tourers, Aristo. Is that a saloon? Oh, that's and Big Boy. That will be and Big Saloon Boy. Ooh, Toyota 2000 GT. 109k. Blimey Charter. That would be an expensive drift boy. That would be a very expensive drift boy. Oh, a Sora. No, not an MR2. No, not that. It is rear-wheel drive, though. Sora 2.5 GTT. Oh, that's another and big drifty boy. But that Aristo, bloody hell, you just throw that in and just, like, plow straight off through the wall. Through the wall, not actually into the wall, through it. Right, so I'm figuring we're having a wander around the... Excuse me, we're having a wander around the car lots. Why don't we just go racing? Why don't we do that? And I've just had a perfect idea of what we can do. We might have to change the horsepower a bit. Yeah. Oh my god. We could enter in stock power. Right. I'm using the drift wagon to complete the four-wheel drive challenges. It's time to race the drift wagon, guys. Oh dear. This is a terrible idea, and I know that. But, so we need to get it down to 340 horsepower, which I'm pretty sure we could. So I just need to enter it into a drift wagon inbound. Yeah, Cam, were you here for the drift wagon? It's one of my proudest achievements on stream ever. Sunday Carp, is this... Yes, okay, so we just need to enter... The weird thing is you can't change setups outside of races. You have to enter into a race and then change the setup. Bit annoying when it has horsepower limits on the races, so you have to go into other races to then change bits around. Oh my god, there's no... Wait, what? Hang on. Oh, I've just entered in the Starlet, haven't I? I have just entered in the Starlet. I have just done that. We could use that one for the small car cups and stuff like that. Oh my, that's... Yeah, okay, we can do that. So we'll do the drift wagon first. Right, let's go home, get the drift wagon. Yeah, we're still in the Starlet. Imagine trying to enter in a 4-wheel drive challenge. It's just like, what are you doing turn up in here? And I'm just sat on the starting grid like, oh shit, what am I doing in this? Here we go. The drift wagon. The bright yellow drift wagon. There we go. Let's actually break out the drift wagon this time. And now we can change the horsepower. But I think the Starlet, which is going to need a name, it's the latest name, it's the latest member of our stable of Team Pleb. It will need a name, guys. So please do help. Oh, my rare NASCAR diecast is now up to £16 in bidding. I'd much prefer it to be closer to 60, but beggars can't be choosers. Oh my god, is it? It's on normal tyres. Oh god. Oh no. That was it. I literally just put all power. Oh my god. 409 horsepower, 387 horsepower, 366 horsepower, 360 horsepower. Wow, is it going to be too powerful for the low-level full drive thing? Thingy bob. It might be. It might be. Have I taken off all the... Oh, I've done port polish and engine balancing, haven't I? Okay. Now out of budget. Right. Stagia. Full drive challenge. Oh, that's annoying. We can't enter the drift. We can't enter the drift wagon in Seattle short course, but we can, I think, deploy. Should we just buy it? Yeah, let's just buy another car. Fuck it. Like I say, I don't want to use prize cars if possible. So, let's just buy and cheap all-wheel drive boy. Recommendations, please, in chatto. Go. Preferably one we can drift. Mitsubishi would be quite nice. Mitsubishi. Used Mitsubishis. How much money have we got? 26k. Oh, 3000 GT VR4 Turbo. Not. That is heavy, though. Bloody hell, that is and weighty boy. That's and thick boy. It's not a thick mate. Because nothing will come close to the thick mate. Oh, a nice Evo. That's what is that, like an Evo 5 shape or an Evo 6? It's one of the earlier editions. I kind of like that shape. The more sort of boxy ones. Or Gallant VR4. I like the Gallant. Yes! Yes, it's like a saloon. But it's also all driving stuff. I like the Gallant. That's a contender. What's a Legnum? Legnum's a wagon. No, it's front-wheel drive, though. Bollocks to that. It's a front-wheel drive wagon with 150 horsepower. It had the... Did it? Where? Oh, 4. There it is. I just thought it was like Lancer Evolution Eve. just didn't read that, apparently. Alright. Let's go over at Subaru. I want us to get like a Legacy or something. Vivio. Impreza Sedan. Impreza Wagon. Just see the word wagon and I'm like, the drift wagon. Well, we do have the OG wagon. Legacy wagon. There we go. We've got Legacy wagon. Oh, look at that. That is on thick, mate. Do you know what, though? I think oh, they've got an SVX. Underrated car. I remember buying this in this game once. Underrated little car in this game. The SVX. Yep, all-wheel drive, 230 horsepower. It looks like someone sat on an S13 Silvia. It's like really, it's like a wedge. It's like Firestorm from Robot Wars. Perfect wedge car. SVX in my jam. Yeah, I remember owning a red SVX in this game at one point, and that was a bomb-ass little car. Right, but let's go back to Mitsubishi, because I think we have found the car. Where's the Gallant? The Gallant VR4. It's heavier than the Legacy wagon. What, the SVX? Yeah, I think so. Oh, a black Gallant. A black Mitsubishi Galant. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. I like it. You can tell I like the sort of quirky... Just look to the left. To the left, to the left. Everything you own in a box to the left, to the left. Right, we've got 9k to spend, because apparently I don't like doing it. Right, let's just buy some tyres for it. Fuck it. Sports tyres will take us 7k. There we go. Right, 7k for some tyres, and then we'll put some rims on it, and there we go. It should be fast enough at stock. At least I hope it is. I'm sort of massively ballsed up here. And then we can get the drift wagon in for the later races, hopefully. But the Gallant has got a chance here to audition for Team Pleb. Now that we know we can drift all-wheel drive cars. Well, we knew that anyway. There's plenty of all-drive drift cars. 2K for some rims. I think we need the same rims as on Grandpazilla. Yes! Black with red... actually, that's slightly different style. You can barely see it. Oh, yeah, look at this. It's like a stealth bomber. Look at it! We've got 193 quid. That's about enough to pay our airfare to get to the race. And remember to do that before we get into a race. So, four-wheel drive challenge. Seattle short course. Let's go. I might even save the drift wagon for Laguna Seca. Just whack all the power back on the drift wagon. And just save the Galant for lower level all-wheel drive races. Settings. There isn't any because it's basically stock. Are we ready for the first race of the stream? 28 minutes in. We're actually going to do some racing in this game. Let's go. Oh, dribbled on my controller. I mean, that's just great, isn't it? Hang on, Ebby, can you dry that off? There we go. There we go. You know what they say in rugby where it's like, oh, he's got nice soft hands. I mean, Ebby has got soft paws. Right, here we go. Seattle short course, 2 laps. Let's do this. In the Galant. Oh, manual gears, isn't it? I'm used to Super Street where it was just like, manual gears, what are they? And we've got Sleeker. We've got a couple of Sleekers in front. Don't know what's up in front. But what we're going to do is we're going to send it. Oh, the AI have sent hard. Yeah, I've said, ow, ow. Squeeze through. Galant. The stealth bomber up on the inside. No one saw it coming. Oh, God. They never saw it coming. Oh, God. We did want to drift there. It went sideways. All right, I've got to get back into the groove in this game first. Oh, go on. Hello. The Galant wants to drift. Oh, God. Drift. It's drifting. Hello, welcome to Team Pleb. I mean, you're doing a shit job of actually winning the... Ow. You're doing a shit job of actually winning the race, but I like the personality this car has. Guys, think of a name for the Galant boy. Our stealth bomber. Oh, more drifty. It just wants to... Oh my God, why have I... Oh my God, my R2 button just stuck. Oh my God, that was weird. It was stuck in first gear out of the final corner and I couldn't change it to second because my R2 button momentarily had a shit fit. Right. Time for the comeback. Send! We have the Send Master General in the chat, so we can't let him down. My God, this car wants to drift. I love it. The Galant boy has embraced what it means to be a member of Team Pleb. And send! Oh, 3 wide. Yeah! And another send. Yeah! Yes! Oh, go on. A send. Oh, drift dude. Ow. That hasn't worked. Right, we're back to third. Oh, come on. The mother of all sends at the final corner. It's going to happen. Right, this time don't put it into first gear, AJ, whatever you do. Oh! More drifting. Right, it's time for the mother of sends. The mother of sendage. Drifting! Oh, it wants to drift. It wants to drift, this car. It wants to drift. Jason's clipped. And it is going to be a third place on debut for the Galant. To be honest, wasn't really the car's fault. I drove like shit on the first lap and then got stuck in first gear out of the final corner. So a good comeback to third, given we were last at the end of the opening lap. Mazda 323 GTR was up in front. Oh, wow. Also, I have just thought of another really underrated little car in this game and in Gran Turismo in general. Well, definitely in this game. It's a potential starter car. Right, can we try again? Oh, no, let's just replay. We'll just go back in. The Nissan Sunny VIR, I think it was called. I want to say it was a little hot hatch that was, I think, all-wheel drive. And it was a little rocket ship. And it was a potential starter car as well, so... I remember I started one of my career mode saves in this game on that, and it was one of the best starter cars I've ever owned. I think the only reason we didn't pick it this time is because it's all-wheel drive, but... we will stick with the Galant boy, which chat needs to name. Help me name it, chatto. The Galant has earned its place in my heart and in Team Pleb. The fact that it was spent most of its first race trying to drift. I like it. Okay, what have we got this time? Probably an Impreza. Oh, there's a Nissan Sunny by the look of it in front of us. Nighthawk. I like it. I like that one. Go with triangle machines. What, you mean rotaries? Yeah, not a bad strategy. Oh, right, we're up to third, which is where we were in the first. Is that an SVX in second? No, it's a... Oh, it's a Legacy. Ow! Oh, and that's a... is that an old... That's an old Evo, I think, in front. And we're up to second. We're already doing better than the first attempt. The Bumbler mobile. You Bumbler. You Bumbler. Oh. Oh. Send! Oh, we didn't send that time. Drift! I love it. I love the Galan. If it fails to send, it just drifts. Oh, go on. More driftage. And if you don't change down at the corners, it just has some torque. Like, you don't have to feather the throttle to drift. You just sort of let the low torque, the low RPM sort of take it around the corner. Go on. Get it. Oh, we're hounding this Evo. This Evo 1 up in here. Oh, go on, set. No, don't block me. Oh, don't... Ow. Ow, some serious Pontorino there. You cannot deny the send. You cannot deny Nighthawk. Oh, no. Jeep RX-7s ran my fault. Yeah, I was going to say, well, we started out with a... I can't remember the name of the model name, RX-7. Oh, Drag Race Turn 1. Oh, drifty! And in we go, and more drift, and back in the lead. You've made me proud. Thank you, Cam. Thank you, blessed Send Daddy. The mailman. We gap them a little bit. Oh, I can't do this. I can't do these corners up here. Oh, drift. Look at the little Galan. Look at Nighthawk. He just wants to drift. Oh, look at him. Yes. Yes. Oh, go on. I love the fact. It's so good. It's still winning this race. And drifting. Can we drift this corner? This is where I'll spin. Yeah. You see? I love it. Right, let's not send in the final corner. Let's not fuck this one up. In fact, it wants to drift. It wants to drift. Does Nighthawk. And there we go. This is the win he deserved in the first attempt. And this time we're going to get the W. And Nighthawk earns his place in Team Pleb. What a lovely little car. I like it. I almost don't want to do any mods to it. It's just fun to drive. Right, so there we go. First race win of the night. Hopefully first of some. And I've made Cam proud, so really that's all I want to do in my life. And now we've got 6k. Oh, we got a prize car as well. Nice. I'm going to just quickly check what that prize car is. I'm going to take a wild punt and say that it's something with all-wheel drive. What do you think? Safe bet? Safe bet. Oh, God. I went all operatic there. Like, this will be a glorious build. And it was like, oh, no. Right. There we go. Nighthawk. Almost looks like Knight Rider, that Galant. The black with the red on it. I'm just going to find my nasal spray. Hang on a minute. Where is it? There we go. Always awkward using this in a medium where you can't see me. For example, on podcasts and things like that. Because that sounds, understandably, quite dodgy. I may have told this story before, actually. There was a time I was on a night out in a particularly dodgy pub in Dartford. I know you're surprised. Dodgy pubs in Dartford. Excuse me. And I used that in the toilet. And as I came out of the toilet cubicle, a security guard immediately started patting me down, thinking I'd been doing drugs. So there you go, Dartford for you. I think more hilariously was the guy who was in the next toilet along, who just as I was explaining to the security guard what had happened, and the bouncer guy was like, okay, man, that's fine. There was a loud snort, and the guy in the next toilet was actually doing drugs. Did you not get the warning sign to be like, oh, wait, hang on a minute, there's a security guard literally in the next cubicle looking for people doing drugs. I wonder. And you did see that, right? We are entering this next race in Nighthawk, in the Galant. Because we'll probably just slap all the power back on the drift wagon to enter the final race. But I'm going to stick with Nighthawk. Might be a little bit outgunned in this one, because this is a 394 horsepower limit race. So I would assume they probably have more horsepower than us this time around. There's a nice prize for race 3. Ooh, I look forward to seeing what that is. Yeah, as you can tell, we've kind of been beaten off the line a bit there. Oh, and I've missed a shift there, so going well so far. I've got to remember, this is not the muscle car races where they all just send into turn 1 and just pile up in a massive sort of blob of pixels and scrap metal. And this is the long version of Seattle Circuit. So we're up alongside an Evo 5 by the look of it, and behind an Impreza. This is like being in a World Rally event circa 1998. Oh, this is the corner that the AI can't do. Ow, and apparently neither can I. Right, well, we're not last anymore. So progress has been made. Ow! Oh god, what am I doing? Right. Oh, drift! Nighthawk just wants to drift. Bless him. I love it. Oh, go on. 3 wide. Round the outside. Ow! Oh, outside send. Oh, drift to send. Drift to send. We're up to 3rd. Yes, go on, Nighthawk. Oh god. Oh no. 3 wide. Between a Celica and an Evo. Okay, we've blocked the Evo. That's fine. We've blocked him on Twitter. Alright, come on. Right. Counter send down here. Send! Oh no, that was a bad mistake. Bad thing has happened. Ow. Very bad thing. Ow. Get out the way. Right. Well, I'm still in 4th. Ow. Celica, can you stop? You insisting on putting most of your body paint on me. Oh, more drift do. Nighthawk just wants to drift. Ow. It's a mind. Oh my god, is it the car I'm thinking of? Don't distract me with porn midway through this race. Don't do that. Oh, hang on. We've got to run out of the final corner on the Evo. Get it? Ow. No, I didn't want to bump draft you pleb. No, hang on. I'm team pleb. And braking. Turn in. Oh, go on. Get it. Oh my god. We drift sort of bounced off the side of that Evo and right up alongside the 2nd place Legacy. Get out the way, you blithering idiot. Oh my god, the Evo's back. It's gonna be 3 wide up the hill. Oh, right, the Legacy's coming back at us. And the Evo's gonna try and send, but we can't send. Oh yeah, up to 2nd. Oh my god, can we catch the Impreza? Can we catch the Impreza? Drifty! We are really good. Well, I'm quite good through this section, and the AI aren't. We have definitely gained on the Impreza. Oh, come on. Come on, Nighthawk. Oh, God. Massive drift-do, but we are behind the Impreza. Guys. Come on, Nighthawk. This is awesome. Come on. He's going to out-drag us a bit down here. And then brake here. Oh, send! God. No. No, come back, come back, come back. There we go. Okay, so the send was the send was a failure. We've still got a few more corners of sendage. Come on! Come on! Come on! Come on! Come on! Oh! Drifted into the apex. No! Oh no, that Evo's back. That Evo's just furious about being potentially beaten by a Mitsubishi that's not an Evo. I'll tell you what though. Come on, where's the finish line? Where's the finish line? Black and Miles here, just in time for us to finish 2nd. Tell you what, round of applause for Nighthawk there. That was a great effort. Very impressive. Appreciate that. Oh man, that was good stuff. I've also realised I haven't corrected the resolution for it to be full screen. Are you guys alright with that? I'll take a moment to fix it in a minute if you want it to, the game screen to be proper full screen without black borders, but F. Alright, I'll take that. Nice effort, Nighthawk. You did well. In a race where you were pretty much outgunned. A bog standard Galant. Went up against and beat Evos and stuff like that. Now, do you know what, Jason? I am going to leave the Galant for now. So I can tackle the sub 300 horsepower races. And it's already got sports tyres on it. And for now, it's time for the Drift Wagon. Watch as now the Drift Wagon is even worse. Because I've set it up, unsurprisingly, to drift. It's only 1,600 kilos. Oh my god, this is a terrible idea. This is just a bollocks idea. But this is what Team Pleb's all about. Ideas that people with common sense be like, well, that's just stupid. Team Pleb are like, we're going to do it. Box racing time, cube racing. Yeah, we're on normal tyres. We're on normal tyres there. Let's tune out. 381 horsepower. Right, limit's 394. Okay, so... Yeah, okay. So, we're as close to the horsepower limit as we can. Drift wagon, for fuck's sake, what are we doing? Black and Mod, do you not remember the end of the last Gran Turismo stream? I drifted a wagon. It is the drift wagon. Now we're going to race the drift wagon. Because... Oh god, here it is. In all its bright yellow glory. It's still set up to drift, by the way. So this is going to be interesting. Look how massive it is. Oh, the power. Oh, the launch. Well, it's not in 600 horsepower spec at the moment. It's in 390-ish horsepower. I'll have to brake quite early for this corner. Oh, God. Oh, there we go. Oh, the inside. 3 wide. 3... Ow. Oh, go on. We're just out. We're going to go around the outside of an Impreza. Oh, get banged, mate. The drift wagon coming through. Yeah, we're not going to be lacking for horsepower in this one. Just, you know, maybe some hand... Please turn. Please turn. There we go. Who's that behind us? I can't see. The car is so massive, I can't see behind me. I can't see out my mirrors. Some drift-do. The drift wagon. Oh, the drift wagon's coming out. Look at this. Look at this drift wagon. Oh, the drift... The drift wagon. Oh, come on. Drift... Oh, we're in the wrong gear. There we go. Can't stop the thickness. Can't stop the thick. I won't stop the thick. I can't stop the thick. Go doom, 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 doom. Everybody, drift your wagon till you're naughty. Oh, whoa. Oh, come on. Oh, it does understeer a bit. If you don't get the drift going, it does understeer a bit on corner entry. We'll say that. But, you know, I mean, understandable that an aircraft carrier doesn't have the best of turn-in on corner entry. But if you get the drift go... Oh, there we go. The drift wagon. We're drifting a yellow Tomahawk missile. We're drifting a nuke. Donald Trump has no idea what to think of this. He's just like, why are we not firing that on North Korea? Why is it drifting around the track? My pea brain just exploded. I sounded more like Joe. Ow! Oi! Don't you Punterino the drift wagon. You penis. Oh, more drift. You cannot stop the drift wagon. The Imprezas are powerless. They can't tackle this. They can't handle this techers. Please turn. There we go. He does struggle a bit on braking. Because I think it's still on normal brakes. I don't think I've upgraded the handling in any way. I just put a load of a massive fuck-off turbo on it. And was like, well, it doesn't need to handle because it wants to go sideways a lot. God knows what it's going to be like when we slap the turbo back on and take it back up to 600 horsepower. But for now, Trump is threatened enough that he wants to build a wall in the drift wagon. He's so conflicted right now. He loves nukes, but he loves walls and he hates the fact that I'm slamming into them in my drift wagon. Oh, go on, clip the ape. Oh, yes! That's how you... Oh, and a bit of drift there. On corner exit, very nice, very nice. Wagons on fire. Your defense is terrified. Oh, come on, 2 corners to go. Bit of drift do right at the end. Oh, there we go. They're nowhere. They're absolutely nowhere. Lads, do you want to get wrecked, M9s? Do you? Because that's exactly what's happened. It's not even close. It's not even close. It just isn't. The drift wagon picks up its first victory on its racing debut. Because last time out it didn't race, it just drifted a lot and crashed into walls. May have been my fault. I'm going to say maybe it was my fault. It has the brakes but set fully to forward. Yes, okay, it does, doesn't it, Jason? Why have they got the brakes set fully forward? I wonder. Was it to drift it? What a stupid idea that is. Drifting a wagon, honestly. I ask you. Do you ever just get an itchy head? Yeah. There we go. Well, I've scratched my itchy head, so there we go. Right. So now, you know what time it is. Alright, partner. Keep on drifting, baby. You know what time it is. Slide in, now slide out. Hands up, now hands down. Back up, back. Tell me what you're gonna do now. Keep drifting. It's Vader. It's time. It's Vader time. Oh no. This is a stupid idea. This is an absolutely stupid idea. 574 horsepower. 609 horsepower. And it has no handling mods. Well, except for brakes, which is set all the way to the front. Oh, it doesn't have suspension. Okay, so it has suspension mods. Dave Mastiff with the spring. So no gears, no downforce. The differential all set to 1. No mods, no tweaks to the suspension setup. I forgot it had race suspension on it. Oh my god, are we going to do this? Remember, the horsepower limit for this race is 690. We now have 609. And oh my god, we're up against actual Skylines. They're just sat there like, are we really about to be potentially beaten by a fucking wagon? Well, I cocked up the start. Quite badly. Power! There we go, now we've got power. Oh no, turn 1. The only corner I can actually drift in this car. Scratch that. I can't even drift that. Right, apparently no one in the opposition is even close to 600 horsepower, so we're going to drift into the corkscrew. I did try it last time. Note the word try, because it didn't really work. Well, yeah, no, it didn't work at all. Yeah. Oh, more drifting! Ow! Oh, the Skyline has 560 horsepower. Oh dear. Oh god! doesn't turn. Jesus Christ. Oh my god, send into the corkscrew. Oh no. Braking. Oh, brake. Oh, please stop. It's just not stopping. Oh, there we go. We've somehow drifted the corkscrew. And we've caught up with the field. Unless this is the epic rubber banding of the highest order. Oops. Okay. Oh, go on. Drift it. We're going to send it at the final corner. Of course we are. Oh, turn. Ow. Yes. Pontorino to 3000 GT. And we're up to 4th. The end of the first lap. Look at this absolute scenes. Oh, come on. We clearly have the power. Right, don't spin down here. Don't spin. Just send it on the R30. We've just glitched into the body of an R33. And we passed him. We passed them. Maximum sendage. And we're now up to 3rd. Oh my god. Is that an R34 in the lead? That's an R32 in 2nd by the look of it. And an R34 in the lead. And a semi-Skyline that's actually just an estate. A wagon. Who's now in 2nd. Oh no, it's an Impreza in the lead. Impreza STI in the... Ow! You! Do not Pontorino your mom. R32. Oh, God. Whoa! Now the outside into 2nd. Oh, no. Oh, no. We're going to send it into the corkscrew. We're going to send it into the corkscrew on the Subaru. We got airtime with Pontorino. He's gone over the grass. He's spun. He's drifted. He's gone. He's gone. He's gone. Pile driver on the Impreza into the corkscrew, and we're in the lead. We're in the lead. Right, 2 corners to go. 2 corners to go. 1 more corner. Come on. Oh my god. The absolute state of this race. Oh no. That's some drift, dude. No, come on. Come on. Come the past version 2. Get banged, Alex Zanardi. Get banged, Alex Zanardi. Zanardi the drift wagon. Yes, with the win. That was the best race of the series. That was so good. It's just 2 laps. Oh, mate. That was awesome. He just absolutely destroyed the Impreza at the corkscrew. That was so good. So happy Jason clipped that. Oh my god, that was so good. Right, now we need to find out what the prize car is. That's amazing. Zanardi the Drift Wagon. Drift Wagon. Oh, what am I doing in my life? I don't know, but I'm enjoying it. That send was just unbelievable. I literally went to brake and it ramped up in the air, so it didn't slow down, and then just went punted into the Impreza in the air and just used the Impreza for braking. We were driving a 3-bedroom house with a Nismo badge. Yeah, this is actually up for sale on the last episode of Homes Under the Hammer. Today, we're going to speak to AJ, who's been revamping a 3-bedroom house and put wheels and a turbo on it. He calls it a drift wagon. So, yeah, I bought this house on auction for 20k, and I drift it now. It's a race car. Right. Prize car time. What have we got? What have we got? Ooh! You can't see it, but I'm very much wrecked right now. Oh dear, that's yeah. Oh, that nut. There's nutting everywhere. And there's another legacy wagon. Oh, there's the legacy wagon we were going to buy anyway. So now we have one. We can just do our own drift wagon stable. Erect. Right. What we're gonna do now is what I pitched to do before the four-wheel drive challenge. We're going to take the little Starlet racing. Right. What's the lowest horsepower? I think it's the K Cup, isn't it? 147, 98 horsepower, 98 horsepower. Yes, yes, yes. I think that's pretty much the only thing that we could race the Starlet in. Let's race it stock for a lot. I love the fact that the Rome Short Course has a higher horsepower limit than the other 2 races in this series. Let's try a stock Starlet in the first race, shall we? This is not going to go well, is it? It's a small rear-wheel drive hot hatch. You can see why I've been looking at Starlets. I was looking at just regular Starlets as a first car for the longest time because you can get them dirt cheap. But I wasn't looking at this model. I was looking at the 90s model, the standard kind of domestic model in this country, which is just cheap, front-wheel drive, 1.3 litre engine, boring as fuck. Although you can get a turbo version. Oh. Here we go. Here we go. Starlet boy is about to roll out in the This is like that episode of Top Gear where they do the van challenge and they go to do a drag race where it was like, I wasn't expecting much oomph, unlike our cameraman who's used to filming much faster things than this. And they go to start the race and the cameraman like pans over to the left and it's like, oh shit, no, wait a minute, they're still on the start line. How are we leading? Our 70 horsepower Starlet boy is in the lead. The Red Baron. The Red Baron. The little mirrors on the side of the car. Oh no, this is the corner. Oh, send! The Suzuki. Ow! Ow, my god. You! Right, you gits. I'm not having that. Does everyone. I just got penetrated so badly by every AI car. The only car that didn't was that little Mazda AutoZam thingy pile of crud behind us. At least he had some manners. I like you twant. You twant. You twat waffles. Right, you. I'm gonna send. Why am I braking? I don't need to. I've got 70 horsepower. This can't go fast enough to brake. Hang on. That Mazda AutoZam is going for the send. Oh! Drift! The Starlet is drifting. It has no power. There's no power. But then again, no one in this race has any power. Oh my god. Imagine if I tuned this up enough, I could it. Oh my god. I could enter it. If I get no. 240 horsepower is really the max you want. Oh no, it's not front wheel drive, is it? It's rear wheel drive. Oh my god. If we could put 300 horsepower in the Starlet, I'm entering this into the Apricot Hill Enduro up against the GT40. Piss off. Stupid Suzuki shed, whatever you are. Speaking of sheds, you are about to get sent, mother trucker. Yeah. Ow! There we go. Counter send. Oh, who's this? Who are these absolute? Is that Daihatsu or something? You could breathe her off. This is like slow motion Talladega. I'm gonna knock over... Oh, God. Except we're not actually racing a Talladega. Right. Ow! Oh, drifty! Ow! No! 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 No, you... But... You absolute... No! You! Yes! 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 No! 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 Come on! Drag race the line! Drag race the line! I've put my foot through the carpet. I'm now running along. It's like the Flintstones. But we're going to win. Oh, dear. A win for the Starlet in its first race. Also, a much older Starlet than everything else in the race. The next oldest car is the Minica Dangan in 1990. Daihatsu Move, a Subaru VVO, a Suzuki Alto Works. Wow. What a sort of selection of performance that was. What a win, though, for the Starlet, the Red Baron. If anyone can suggest any other names in chat, put them in there now. We've now got our drifty hot hatch boy. Our drifty K-car boy. I might have to find one of these IRL. Just say to the insurance company, well, it's a Starlet, tiny engine, 70 horsepower. Yeah, alright. Not extortionate amounts of insurance. What am I talking about? It's car insurance in this country. But then I'd get it home and I'll be like, what they didn't notice is that it's rear-wheel drive. Haha, drifty. That's sort of at like 30 miles an hour. But then it's good. If it's slow, I can't crash it. I'll just be like, no, I'm going to crash. Oh. Bit like that time my mate Lewis decided he could try and drift his front-wheel drive Peugeot 106 on an ICT junction. So he literally just put the brake down and just straight lined into the opposite pavement. But luckily he was going slow enough that it didn't cause any damage. Now, in theory, this has a lower horsepower limit. So, are the cars in this race even less powerful? It's time to find out. Is Jason just advocating we call the Starlet boy 70 horsepower of doom? I don't know what that's called, but oh my god. Oh, I love the stream. I love you guys. We're an hour in. That's still earlier than I normally take to remember to plug this stream. But yeah, if you haven't already, just click the follow button up above and you'll be notified of when we're going live. Subscribe if you really want to. Donate down there. There's a link down there if you really want to. That's if you're feeling generous. Not mandatory whatsoever. There's also our YouTube channel, of course, where we upload every Friday. You can subscribe over there. We also put the VODs of these streams up on there. YouTube.com/Armbar Arcade. Mugen Beat. Oh my god. Mugen Beat on the ground. Ow. Oh my god. It was like pinball into the first corner. Ow. Where's this blithering idiot? This stupid spare wheel. Why have you got a spare wheel, you pillock? Mazda Demio. Oh, wow. Wow, the absolute quality on display. Everyone's sort of straining to get up the hill. It's like... Oh, can we send it? Can we send it? Oh, my God, there was a bit... Oh, yes, go on. Yes, yep. Ow. It worked. It worked. We're in the lead. Jason, please clip that, because I haven't the faintest idea. I have not got the faintest idea what just happened. I literally just sent up the inside, pinged off the outside of that that flying outhouse toilet, that flying Portaloo on wheels in second, and then just somehow ended up in the lead. I don't really know what happened there. I'm not questioning it. There we go. Jason's clipped it. Good stuff. Oh, look at this. The slipstream. Look at this. Look at this. Oh, it's like at the front of the Daytona 500. Well, the Daytona 0.5. Oh my god, the speed. There's a Suzuki that's staying out on the inside trying to send. Well, whatever the fuck that thing is. Oh, send. And it's failed. Oh, drifty. Ow. You peanut. No, you pleb. No, wait, I'm Team Pleb. You bollock lord. Right, do we have to even brake up here? Ow. No, we don't. Especially if you're hanging off the wall. Don't get away. Where's the fun in that? Ow. Well, I should probably stop hitting the wall every time. Ow. Time I turn a corner. Oh, God. Oh, God. Come on. Come on. Oh, who is this? What's this shed behind us? Forget the K-Car Championship. It's just like the Shed Championship. Ow. The Flying Fruits Championship. The Tumble Dryer Cup. It's kind of the noise these cars are making. Anyway, last turn. Come on. Come on. Come on. Slipstream. Slipstream. It's not going to be enough, is it? Slipstream. Slipstream. It's not enough. Ah. Thumb. Just mashed flat. Well, that was bollocks. You use Suzuki Auto Works in your Sports Limited, and your nonsense, and your crap, and your bilge. You just get sort of mildly PG Tourette's. Is that Will Smith in his rap career? PG Tourette's. Yeah, whatever. Money, whatever. Money is not everything. You know what this means, though? We can upgrade the Starlet. Not by much, though. We can only add about 20 horsepower. I know, a real game changer. But we can add handling. Which isn't really what we need. If anything, I was bouncing off the inside walls because it was turning in too well. Right. Starlet. We'd probably like an exhaust and an ECU on it. Right. Toyota. There we go. I love the fact that one of the first Toyotas we've driven in this career mode. The first two Toyotas we've driven in this career mode are a Mark II Tourer. Let's swap. Right. Have we got an exhaust? 75. 5 horsepower with a racing exhaust. Wow. Guys, I'm just quickly going to find out how much can we get with a turbo. No, it doesn't take a turbo. Right, what about normally aspirated tuning? Hashtag gains. NA tune. Wow. Up to 155 horsepower. Wow. I'll get a CPU. 79. 4 horsepower. Good. The absolute scenes. Right, what else have we got? Engine balancing. How much is stage 1 NA tune? Oh, 102 horsepower. We can't, that's almost $1,000 per 1 horsepower. It's not value for money at the moment. 10k for another 3 horsepower. We're squeezing out however much horsepower we can get from this car. And 85 horsepower. So we've gone up 15 horsepower. And we can't go any further because the NA tune will put us too high. So hang on. 174 horsepower. Oh my god. Once I've finished... Hang on, can you do increased displacement? No, of course you can't. Because I'm convinced that there are no cars in this game that you can actually do that with. Right, so sports tyres, we'll do that. Only 5k. They're probably like, you may as well have $2,000 off for them, because what the fuck are you even doing? Oh my god, is there a race mod? Oh my god, is there a race mod? Yes! Look at that! Yes! A little hat boy. That's amazing. Only the Mini can take extra displacement. Ooh, fancy pants Mini over here. We spent the same as a fucking GTR. For 15 horsepower. Oh my god. Oh no. The little Toyota Rally Boy. That'll be quite fun. Right, I think with some brakes. Yeah, we can do some brakes. Some weight reduction. Like, this car really needs weight reduction. Oh no, some transmission bits. That's what we can do. Drivetrain. What's, how much is a... Oh, yes. A differential. Excuse me. Flywheel. I could afford one of those because it's about a tenner. They're just giving away flywheels. Like, flywheels in this game are like the free toys they give away with Happy Meals. Oh, we can't actually afford that. Wow. Right, okay. Second attempt at the K-Car Cup Flange Wars, or whatever it's called. The Drift Caboose. Right, here we go. A mighty 85 horsepower from our Starlet boy. And some other mods as well to the Baby Baron. The Red Baron. Oh, we got a diff as well. Okay, here we go. Feel the extra power. I'm not feeling it. Here we go. We're about to feel the horsepower. A little bit. Although, look at this. Oh, boy. See ya! Look at this. Cowboy, AutoZam, AZ, whatever, A doofus one, or whatever you call it. The last race set the differential to 1. What, for maximum drift do? Okay, I will. Oh, go on. It wants to drift, this car. I'm about to feel the sunshine. Well, there's another, like, porter cabin behind us. There's another porter John behind us. Oh, there's 2 of them. Look at that. 2 porta potties behind us. All sort of poo sloshing around in them. About to go for a send. And it's just not going to work, is it? Oh! So I'm just laughing at watching in my mirrors the failed sends. See, this is why we're here proving that front rear-wheel drive is the best. You and your stupid sheds. You and your stupid sort of extensions. You and your stupid tumble dryers on wheels. Look at it! The tumble dryer. The pizza delivery guy's running. Also, I don't think I've changed out of 3rd gear for this entire lap. Just sat in 3rd gear. Right, now you can feel the power. Good. We're over 60 miles an hour. Whoops. Redlined. Oh, look at this. We're just leaving them for dead. 85 horsepower. We're just leaving them for dead. They're even going to be able to send into the first corner. Well, they're going to try because they're Gran Turismo AI. Oh, my God. And succeed. No, we're not. Oh, my God. Really? Oh, my God. We're not having this again. Right. You're going down. Stupid contact physics in the game where someone can just, like, pile drive into the... And it works for the player as well. I've spammed it. You've seen it. Oh, my God. What happened there? Right. Right. Don't hit the inside wall of every corner. Oh, there we go. There's one. Mazda AutoZam trying to send. Ow. Oh, go on. 3 wide. Oh, go on. Oh, go on. Get it. Get it. Get it. The multi-sends. Right, here we go. Time for the send. Do we set up for the send on the final corner? We set up for the send at the final corner, I think. Oh, we're going to be side by side. Ow. You stupid washing machine on wheels. You cannot deny. Cannot deny the Red Baron. You and your stupid washing machine on wheels. Look at it. Look at it. You can't keep up. Can you beat me? You can't. You can't. Red Baron got a bit into it at the end. Oh, that's a Mini Cadangan. Okay. Suzuki Wagon R. Wow. The only thing I know the Wagon R from, it was briefly mentioned in that Top Gear segment where they're trying to find cars for a 17-year-old. They got no fans. Yeah, when they're trying to find cars for 17-year-olds, and they're talking about like what 17-year-olds can actually buy and insure, and they're just like, what 17-year-old's going to want a Suzuki Wagon R Plus? I don't know. Maybe I would. And then again, I don't think I was particularly fussy about a car when I was 17. Well, I can't have been that fussy because I still don't have one. Oops. I'm going to put that right this year. It's a little goal of mine. I don't make New Year's resolutions, but it was like a little thing. I was like, you know what? You know the sort of things where you just sort of sit there, normally with like a beer or something, and you're just like, I'm going to buy a car this year. Like that meme with the cat that's got a newspaper. It's just like, I'm going to buy a car. It was driven by soccer moms. Oh, wow. Like a mild, you never fail to amaze me with your choice of words. It's truly wonderful. Excuse me. Sorry, my throat decided to stop working for a second. Into the final round of the Lightweight K-Cup then. At Tahiti Road. I'm so tempted just to max out this car afterwards. Oh no! Bollocks, I didn't get Jason's message in time. And here we go. Oh, changed up a bit early there. The mighty power of the red... Oh my god. Guys, you know the big accelerator on your right? Press that down. You are pressing it down. Okay. Well, get better cars then from the 80s. Because the 80s were just better. Oh. Actually redlining in third gear. I'm just like, what? You want me to change up from third? How many gears does this thing have? That's 5 speed. I don't think we've even gone in 5th gear yet. Well, not needed to go into 5th gear. Oh, good. Go on, little Red Baron. There's a little drifty there. He wants to drift, this car. I think once we max out the power, we will be able to. Oh my god, seriously. Feel the thundering 85 horsepower from the gods. So tempted. So tempted to try this in the Apricot Hill Enduro. I think if we did this in the Apricot Hill Enduro without the GT40, this would have a shout. Maxed out, obviously, like race mods, everything. But I think this would have a chance. You need to change the LS. Oh, yeah, obviously. Obviously, we'll do that. Yeah, we'll definitely need to be maxed out, because in this condition, not really winning anything except an egg and spoon race or a K-Cup race. Then it's going to drift. Yes. This won't be great for tyre strategy, but who cares about that? Who cares about boring things like strats? So I'll stop playing F1 2018. Check your MFD for a new strategy. Shut up, Jeff. I'm trying to drift. Guys, are you trying back there? It's like, can't keep up. I've sent into that corner even though I didn't need to. Nice. Nice, that was cool. Come on. Oh, here we go. They're trying to mount some late resistance here, some late rubber banding resistance. The gods of rubber banding have finally given them some extra horsepower. Oh, they really have. Still faster than we. Well, it's moving. Oh no, oh no. The Suzuki Alto thingy wankmobile is going to try to send here. The Pope Mobile is going to try to send here. Especially the Pope Mobile World Cup. Dude, you've encountered a slight hill. Car in seconds. Whereas my car is slightly less asthmatic, ergo it's going to win. The Pizza Delivery Championship. Well, we're bringing home the pizzas. We're going to win. Eventually. It's so embarrassing if another car suddenly just went, no. It's like crawled past us at half a mile an hour faster. A Suzuki Cappuccino? Should that not be another P and a U? A typo in this game? Really? Okay. And then... It is yeah, I thought so. I had a feeling it might be. Just a, you know, a feeling. Meanwhile, diecast on eBay is still at 16 quid. 2 hours 40 left. There's a lot of typos. You noticed. It's almost like the English translation for this game wasn't very good. Actually, it was very good. And the amount of stuff that is written in this game, the like ratio of typo to word in this game is very low, but it's just the typos are noticeable. Right, what are our prize cards then? Wow. A selection of cars with even less power than what we've just been driving. Wow. Look at that. Someone was like, let's take an IKEA wardrobe and try and tune it up. There we go, the flying wardrobe. What's this? Mugen CRX. I'm not interested. Actually, that's not too bad, I suppose. That's sort of mediocre. The question is then, what now? We are... How long would an Enduro take? I'm going to suggest about an hour and a half. Jason, could you do me some research? Jason! Of what sort of car I'd likely need for the Grand Valley Enduro and for the Apricot Hill Enduro. We roughly know what kind of car we need for the Apricot Hill one. But how long and what sort of power would we need for the Grand Valley Enduro? Oh, I'm doing that thing where I just keep going home. while we're doing that, let's have a clear out of our garage. We're allowed to sell prize cars that we're not going to use. Unsurprisingly, I don't think I'm going to use that. I just have a sneaking suspicion. I'm going to keep the Demio, the flying wardrobe, for comedy effect. I appreciate the fact that someone took the time to go, yeah, you know what? Of all the cars we could do a race version of, let's do a Demio. Alright, sell that as well. Master speed cupboard. The Gallant, yeah, we're not selling the, we're not selling, Nighthawk, the Gallant. You can Integra Type R. Yeah, we can probably sell that. Opposition has 400 to 480 horsepower road cars. Alright, Grand Valley. Huh. I feel like, with enough sort of handling, Grandpa Zilla could challenge at Grand Valley. I had a feeling. Oh my god, I've just seen another typo. The Skyline Silhouette Formula. I'm foaming at the mouth at that. I'm foaming at the mouth at that typo. Right, so Grandpa Zilla could be a possibility for the Grand Valley Enduro. Maybe. Apricot Hill, though, is an interesting one. Because I mean, this Grandpa Zilla was OP for the Apricot Hill Enduro, even up against the GT40. The Viper, Cerberus, and RUFs, yeah. I think Grandpa Zilla might be a little bit outgunned there. Maybe if we put it on like ultra slick tyres, but then it would rinse the Strat. I'll think about that one. I think for now, see if we can find a car that will make the Apricot Hill Enduro interesting. R32, R33, or R34. All of them top nep. Good to have you back, by the way, top nep. R32.5. Something in between. Yeah, that's a little bit too much horsepower to make Apricot. Oh my god. The flying wardrobe. No, that's maybe slightly not enough horsepower to make the Apricot Hill Enduro interesting. Marky Mark the Mark II. Huh. Interesting. It's not a bad shout. Let's also go and have a look over in... No, not in the license test. What are we doing? Are we doing with our lives? Guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to build a new car. Excuse me, for the Apricot Hill Enduro. The Sil 80 for Grand Valley. That might not be a bad shout, actually. That is quite a good shout. I like that. Now, there was an RX-7 I wanted to get last time. Was it the Touring X? No. Although that is nice, not the one I wanted. Was it the Type R? Also wasn't that. Might have been the A-Spec I was thinking of. Or the RB? Maybe the RB? No. There was a specific one that was like white with some red marks on it. Those are the old 90s RX-7s. You presumably pick up a new one. It's the RS. Might have been the RS, actually. Maybe the Spirit R-Type A is what I'm thinking of. Which is not in here. 323 GTR. Ooh, look at that. Sort of a burly little boy. It's like that guy from Need for Speed Nitro. Let's look at the front of this car again. Look at it. The amount of stuff Nate had to cut out of that on every single loading video, I was just like... He was just like, cut that, cut that, cut that. Nice. That is actually an MX-5 model I have looked at, because I could insure that, even on my current budget, so... Not of any interest for us at the moment, though. No A-Spec, there is not, unfortunately. Subaru, Honda, Suzuki, Mitsubishi... Oh, has the Datsun 240Z one-handed mode? Has the Datsun 240 showed up yet? More stagey is. It's here! Oh, it is beautiful! Say it, don't spray it. We've got a Datsun 240Z. Yes! Yes, yes, yes. This is going to be our car for the Apricot Hill Enduro. Now, we just need to give it enough horsepower. Which may be an issue. Long nose. Yes. I have a friend of mine, actually, in America who has I think it's a 240Z, and it is beautiful. Maroon 240. Yes. Yep. Is it a turbo boy? It is not. It's an NA tune boy. Or girl, obviously. Or, whatever. 262 horsepower. I like that a lot. I like that very, very much. Jason, can you do some more research for me? What average horsepower do the AI cars have in the Apricot Hill Enduro? So we know what to roughly aim for. It'll be slightly less, because we'll just be better drivers than the AI. So with that in mind, let's put some sports tyres on. Some tyres, nice, there we go. So we've only got 140 horsepower at the moment. A little bit low. Oops. No, we've done that already. Right. I like the fact that we've now got 2 Nissans from 1971 in our garage. We've got Grandpa Zilla, and we've now got Big Nose. Oh my god. That is absolutely hideous, and I kind of love it. It's absolutely awful, but I kind of love it. Right, let's get some basic horsepower on this sucker. Can you dig it, etc. Up to 167 horsepower. There we go. I'll be able to... I think I've sold all the 340 to 400. Right. So if we max this car out horsepower-wise, we should be good. Because I'm thinking the AI crash all the time as well at Apricot Hill. That's just a thing that they do. It's like, I'm bored, crash. CPU, 174 horsepower. We should get this car just about up to 300 horsepower. And I think, because Grandpa Zilla with 340 horsepower was OP in the race. Oh, I don't have enough money, do I? Oh, I really don't. Wow, engine balancing experience. There can be a 406 horsepower Supra. Okay. Okie doke. That's interesting. Right, so with NA tune, 308 horsepower. I think we've got our boy for the Apricot Hill Enduro. And it's only like just over 1,000 kilos. In fact, this could end up going the same way as Grandpa Zilla. Because Grandpa Zilla's 339 horsepower and 1,012 kilos. Did I have that on slick tyres, though? Right. Not selling any of the race cars, because I don't want to. So we might have to sell the 400R. How much is the 400R? 20k, that's decent. Get some more money. Yeah, we might have to do some races to grind some money, but that's fine. I don't mind doing that. For now, let's spend all that we got. Yeah, that's the rule. I can only sell prize cars that I know I'm not going to use. And I'm not selling any race cars, because they give you a lot of money for selling. So, that's just too easy. Alright, drivetrain. LSD, nice. Diff isn't the differential is an absolute game changer for handling so much of the time. Also gearbox, 11k, nice. What about the Speed 12 race? What about it? I will do it at some point. 1,200. And how much for a prop shaft? 3,500. 3,500. 500,000 credits per race. Word? Excuse me. Right, there's Tuvra. Event. Oh, it's only 10k. There is no Speed 12 event in this. You lied to me. You lied. Oh, there's the Speed 12. Oh god, the Speed 12. The uncontrollable monster that was. The TVR were, I wouldn't say good drift cars, but they drifted alright. Drifted into pure insanity, that is. Oh, just by selling the Speed 12. Right, gotcha. Okay, how do you win that? Jason, that's your department. And I think some nice wheels for our new Datsun. Which is going to need a name, obviously. Oh, look at that. Yes. Yes, I like those. Right, some rims and the wheel spin. Right, now it's time to do some races. Do some racism in our Datsun. Right, what races though is the question. Third race of Gran Turismo All-Stars. Right, I'll keep that in mind then. Luxury 4-door Cup. Might be a bit too much power, but World Open Car Cup. Ooh, Tahiti Road, that might work. A little bit too much horsepower by the end of it. Red Rock Valley, right, gotcha. Pure Sports Car Cup. It is a pure sports car, my Datsun. But, again, thinking maybe a bit too, you know, too much. Ooh, if only I had anywhere near the power for those races. If only. Problem is I've completed most of the low horsepower races already. This is a slight issue now. World Open Car Cup. We'll go for the World Open Car Cup. Speedworks is here. Simon is here. Hello. Right. There we go. Right. Are we ready for the first run of the new Datsun? The second 1971 Nissan we've got in our garage now. We've got our Datsun 240Z. Still doing a happy dance. Oh, did your team win NFL things? I know Ravens lost by like a point or something, so whatever. Someone else lost by like a point by like missing the final kick of the game or something, so haha to them. And away we go! In our Datsun. Oh, go on. Go on, little Datsun. The lonk-nosed Datsun. Datsun? Oh, accelerates well. I lied. No, actually it does accelerate quite well. Ow. Lads, do you mind? Oh, go on. Got an MGF and a Suzuki Cappuccino. A Cappuccino. Yeah, we have a second one. Black and mild. We've got Grandpa Zilla and now we've got this. Which will also... Dancing Datsun. Really enjoying Gran Turismo Sport right now. Yeah, I will have to revisit it at some point. I did revisit it for a stream a little while back and I had a bunch of fun. It's a game that just keeps getting better all the time because they are living up to the promise of adding so much more content to it. So it's becoming more and more... You know, I bought it on sale for like 20 quid at the end of 2017. And a year later, it's even better value for money. And the track selection's getting better, car selection's getting better. And it's just a fun game. And this Datsun is cleaning house at the moment. I have a not a horrible feeling, but a funny feeling this Datsun will almost be overpowered for the Apricot Hill race just because it handles so well. If we put it up to 308 horsepower... Oh, if we put it in there against the GT40, that could be a hell of a fight. Problem is with the Apricot Hill race, the AI can be in very fast cars, but they can't drive them for shit. Especially on worn tyres, they just keep spinning at turn 2. They can't do turn 2 for shit. So, yeah, that is a bit of an issue. I might only do like 250 horsepower for Apricot Hill. We'll see, we'll see. This is also me, so I'll spin about 12 times during the race. So, whoa, 50. Also, I am up against some pathetic opposition here, like the Suzuki Cappuccino and the Honda Beat and stuff like that. So I'm not exactly up against like A-list opposition. And they are starting to gain here, thanks to the magic of rubber banding. Did anyone catch what lap times I was doing around here in the Starlet? I want to say it was like 141 or something. So far, my favourite car to drive in GT Sport is a tie between the Group 3 Alfa Romeo 4C and the Nismo GTR. Great choices, to be honest. I gotta think. Probably mine's the Super GT NSX. I love that car. I love the sound. I love everything about it. It's beautiful. It's funny how we all develop like favourite cars for every Gran Turismo game. Well, I do. And anyway, well, that was a win. A win is what has just happened quite easily as well. So, yeah, there we go. That happened. A Lotus Elan, Suzuki Cappuccino, Honda Beat. Oh, the 919. Oh, God. MGF 1.8, MX5. Yeah. It's up against cars with even less horsepower, so maybe not the best barometer of how good our Datsun is. I also find the word Datsun just satisfying to say. Datsun. Ooh. A new car. Good. Yeah, there are so many good choices in GT Sport. Have they fixed the Mercedes F1 car yet? I seem to recall the gearbox was just bollocksed in that one. That's a technical term. You go into a garage. Yeah, mate, your gearbox is bollocksed. Gear bollocksed. Half of which is down to my tremendous livery. Yes, it is. The Marc Marquez tribute. Of course, Marc Marquez is your Lord and Saviour, Cam. Marc Marquez is the holy Jesus of sending. Ah, they did fix the WOA. Okay. They kind of had to. The gearbox in that, if I remember, was embarrassingly broken. Right. What? Oh, wow. It's got a Mazda MX-5. Ooh, quite a nice little Mazda, though. That's quite nice. I'm just going to sell it. I'll just win another one. So we got some more money for our Datsun. Let's go build our Datsun. Yeah, it didn't know how to clutch. Well, that's a bit of an inconvenience. Especially when you're a friggin' F1 car. Alright, Nissan. Nissank. Tune. What can we afford with this? Have we got a gearbox for this already? I think we have. 5k for a clutch. We've done about all the horsepower stuff we can do. Yes, we did get a gearbox for it. We got a stiff. We didn't get a prop shaft. There we go. We'll do that. Maybe some weight reduction as well, perhaps. Yeah, I think that's what we can afford for now. Some weight reduction. Not that it's needed. Not that it is needed in any way whatsoever. And then, how much do we have to save up for the NA tune? That is the issue. Actually, we can afford the first stage of NA tune, I think, can't we? Yes, we can, just about. 220 horsepower. And then, maximum will give us 308. I'm not sure we'll need it, though. Engine balancing gives us another 4. So that'll be about 310 horsepower. We might not need it. What's stage 2 of NA tuning? 270 horsepower. I'll like the prize from race 3. Huh. What do you reckon, Chateau? Do you think we can run the Datsun in the Apricot Hill Enduro with 270 horsepower? I think we might. Given that Grandpa Zilla with 340 was just OPing the field, even with the GT40 in it. But that is 70 horsepower less. We might at least have 300. Okay. So, I mean, there are literally no more prize cars we can sell. Unless we sell, well, Demio. Yeah, that's just nothing. Let's go do some more open car cup shenanigans. Because our car beasted the field in the first round, so. Bleep, bleep. Ooh. Oh, that's really awesome. That's so cool. So I just got a message from my friend Trish, who does artwork. She is an artist in her spare time, and she did this really cool artwork of this Australian wrestler who's based in the UK called Charlie Evans. And I was like, you should totally send that to Charlie, and she'll probably put it on some merch. Have a look at this. That's the design as a sticker on Charlie Evans' merch page. And if you look at the bottom there, designed by, you probably can't read it, but designed by @Rarusum, which is Trish's Twitter. That's so cool. That's so awesome. Also, Charlie Evans is really cool as well, so that's nice. Right, anyway, let's get back to non-graps matters. Right, what's the horse? Oh my god, it's Grindelwald as well, a track that I really, really like. That's a lie. I don't like it. I don't like it. Right, we do have more horsepower this time. Yeah, congrats in chat from my friend Trish. Oh, that's how it's still messaging me. I'll just mute my phone for a moment. Oh, now we're up against stuff like Honda S2000 and stuff like that. Stuff with actual power. Oh no. Grindelwald for Gran Turismo Sport when? Not before fucking Special Stage Route 11's come back. Right, we're up to 4th in the Datsun. Still doesn't really have a proper... Oh, God. Oh, it needs to turn. I can't do Grindelwald for shite. Come on, turn. Redwater Valley for Gran Turismo Sport. Yes, please. And bring back test course. Also, yes, please. Right, time for some sendage. Yes. Oh, she avoided. Oh, go on. Yeah. Ow. Come on. Right, right behind some sort of Merc. And we're just going to ignore track limits because this game's ignored track limits, so are we. Right, we're up behind some sort of Merc CLK thingy-bob. Do you mind? You're actually going slower than a Datsun in a straight line. Complex string for Gran Turismo for the Bants. I agree. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God. This corner's always tighter than I think it is. And time for an epic send. Epic send! Yes! We just drifted straight into the side of the Merc. Wonderful stuff. Well, that's a TVR up in front, I think. Oh, God. I think a Griffith, maybe. Whatever it is, it has slightly more horsepower than our Datsun. That's okay. We'll combat brute strength with ignorance. Wait, no. Oh, the Merc's coming back at us. Mate, you got banged up the back straight. Don't come back at me. Especially when you like shit yourself as soon as there's a corner. Come on, Datsun. We can beat this TBR. It's handling remarkably well for a TBR. Or is it a Dodge concept car? Oh, is that what it is? Okay, I wonder why it wasn't crashing. So it's not a TVR. It's a Dodge concept car, which would make more sense for the horsepower levels in this race. Now I'm thinking about it. It's handling very well. Ow! My thumb is just in pain. Is it time for epic sendage? It might have to be. I think it is. Guys, I think it's time. Uh-oh. Oh, ow. We're gonna miss! We're gonna miss! No! No! Oh, cock flap! Absolute flappy cock! Absolute flapping flap holes of the flaps. Well, I've ballsed this up, haven't I? I mean, spectacularly. I haven't just sent and missed, I've then just spun and been a twat. I'm just a twat, really. Where's the pits? I deserve to go into pits for my stupidity. I'm going to take a stop-go penalty for my stupidity. Right, so we're not doing that. But we're not going to give you that. The Terry Fox song from Rick and Morty. You might have to explain that one to me, because I've never seen Rick and Morty. I have very little interest in it. Especially having seen Rick and Morty fans. God. Right, so we've got about an hour and 20 left of the stream. I don't know how long the Apricot Hill Enduro will take. It's normally over an hour or so. What do we do? Let's bring out one of the big guns, earn some money. We need at least 70k. I can't explain it into words. Right. I'm going to make a decision. We don't need 2 GT500 cars, do we? I mean, let's be honest with ourselves here. We don't need both of them. So, chat, vote. Which one do we keep? The Supra or the GTR? And I'll sell the other one, and that'll finance the final build of the 240. The 240. Or we could sell the Silhouette Formula. Although that's quite a lot of money to sell, isn't it? Well, that's only 125,000. Yeah, we'll sell that. We'll sell the old R30. Keep the Supra in honour of today's announcement. I like it. Turns out we have. But I've sold the old Skyline. I've already got an old Skyline that I like. So this will fund the end of the 240Z's build. Oh, excuse me. God. Right, so most important thing. We don't need both, but it's baller as fuck. Correct. Correct answer. Right, 270 horsepower, 308 horsepower. Let's buy the Stage 3 NA tune. I suspect it might almost be a little too much, but we'll see. We'll see how we go. 313 horsepower. What does it give us with Stage 2 NA tuning? 277. I'm going to buy Stage 2. Because I think 277 horsepower, lightweight handling, is going to be enough. Also, we're not going to be able to afford all the parts for it, even with selling stuff. How much is suspension? Oh, 20k exactly. Actually, we have bought all the parts we need for it, don't we? I think we have. Yeah, what was the only thing we were missing? Yeah, we bought polished thingamybobs. Yeah, we bought all the transmission parts, haven't we? Clutch. Yeah, we have. Okay. Diff. Diff. Yep, there we go. So, the only thing we were lacking was a bit more weight reduction. It's already lightweight as fuck. Lightweight as fuck. Apparently, that's the thing now. Right, so let's go to our garage. Check the stats on our Datsun boy. Alright, where is our Datsun? There it is. There's our Datsun. 989 kilos, 277 horsepower. What do you think? Is it alright to race in that spec? Do we need the extra... nearly 40 horsepower? Jason, what do you think? You're the crew chief here. You know, our Grand Prix Maroon Datsun. With his baller rims, I have to say. Let's read the Datsun. Fair Lady Z. Z-Car. 2-litre inline 6. Nice. Overall... Oh! Ha! Won the Safari Rally. Interesting. Right. Chatto, do we need the extra horsepower or not? Jason. Has Jason decided... Has chat either decided to mute Jason again, or has Jason gone for a piss? Oh, Twitch has issues again. Okay. Right, Jason, what do you think? Does it need the extra horsepower or not? I would say probably not. Especially if we're not racing the GT40. And Twitch is going to deny me that thought. Maybe this is Twitch just saying, go with your gut. So I'm going to do that. Unless Jason gets in touch before the start of the race again. We're going to go do the Apricot Hill Enduro. Ooh, yeah. I like the fact the horsepower limit for this race is 591 horsepower. None of the AI cars get anywhere near it. None of them. Right. Sports suspension, but sports suspension, sports tyres, blah blah blah. Everything. Ooh. Gear ratios. What do we need for those, Jason? Hang on. If you can't say it on Twitch, I'll check the Discord. Put them in there. Oh, we also have a Discord. If you'd like to be invited. No, that's not it. That's it. There we go. How weird. Jason basically said, do it yourself. I think he did. I think he has done exactly that. He normally says around 7 for gearbox. What are the tyres? Gearbox to 9. Right. Tyres are sports. Right, so sports tyres. Is that going to be the decider as to whether we need the horsepower? I can't remember if Grandpa Zilla had slick tyres on. Is the thing. I'm wondering. Yeah, I'm getting some messages from some other people being like, oh, I can't join the chat because Twitch is being a knob. Yeah, don't worry. I'm aware. Thanks, Twitch, for being a twazzock. Maybe you should rename to Twazzock. Twazzock.tv/Armbar Arcade. I also now can't tell if Jason's just not talking or is trying to say something in Twitch chat's being bollocksed. Right, I'm giving it... oh, Jason's now typing in the Discord. Fuck Twitch. Drum roll, please. I think Jason is going to try and communicate with us in the Twitch. Zilla had hard slicks. Right. Okay. Oops. It's a bold strategy calling out the system that feeds you. Let's see if that pays off. Doing it for years with YouTube. Except YouTube not feed... YouTube is the furthest thing from feeding us possible. Maybe throwing the odd worm at us. That's dead. Right. Right, so I'm suspecting that Jason's logic is that if we're... YouTube is feeding. Yeah. I'm suspecting that if Jason's logic is if we had hard slicks on Grandpa Zilla and that was OP, then we can probably put the extra power on the Datsun and stick on sports tyres, and that'll be a good enough combo. I hope. I think. Maybe. Feeding... you shit. Correct answer. Right. NA tune-up. Stage 3. 318 horsepower. And sports tyres. Do you know what? I think ultimately there is only going to be one way to find out. Twitch, you fucking discharge. The views of the chat do not reflect the views of Armbar Arcade. In fact, in this case, it maybe does a bit. If you can raise it slightly. Well, I can only raise it to 318 horsepower, so that's it, really. Do you know what? I think we're just going to have to go for it. If there's a GT40 in the race, it'll be particularly interesting. Let's do this! In fact, I might wait for the GT40 to show up, because with hard slick tyres and 339 horsepower, Grandpa Zilla was beating the GT40, especially because the GT40 kept crashing. So, alright, we're away. Let's settle in. Right, the GT40 is not in this lineup. I can't see it anywhere. We're in for 50 laps. So we got a Mitsubishi 3000 GT, a Skyline, what looks like an R34 over on Drift 2's turn 2. We've got an Evo, a TVR, and a Mitsubishi... what is that out in front? Is that a Supra? Whoa, more Drift 2. Oh! The Datsun... whoa, the Datsun is drifting. Okay, so I think this will be a challenge given we're on sports tyres if the Skyline falls off. Right, up the inside we go. Well, that's the TVR this time. Oh, big understeer there. Something is leaping off out in front. And I don't know what it is. It might be that Supra that Jason talked about earlier, when Twitch was still actually functioning. It is the... is it a Supra? Whoa! Big drift for the Datsun. The Datsun is enjoying this race so far. Oh, hello. Guys right behind the TVR. Oh, hey, Chris is here. He's one of the people that was just trying to be like, fuck Twitch, no, it's bollocks. And then he's here. Maybe Twitch heard him. Right, so at the end of the first lap, oh god, we're third. Twitch, can you please? Oh, god. Now I'm beginning to wonder if the horsepower, if we were alright with 277 horsepower. I think without the... Yeah, I think without the GT40, we're good with 270 horsepower. With the GT40, we might have needed it. Right. So this time, we're going to try and avoid the GT40 in the lineup. Or maybe get the GT40. Be quite a fun race. Jason still managed to clip that one lap of the race that we did. I'm going to do one attempt at this race to try and get the GT40. It did work, Jason. Shove a GT40 into the race. If we get a GT40, I'm going for it. With 318 horsepower, we're going for it. But if not... Alright, we've got a GT350 Mustang. It's not quite the same thing. How is it, game? Is it now? Right, is that a GT40 at the front? It's just pulled menacingly in front. I think the road-going GT40 is normally green. So I don't think it is. Ow, 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 ow. What are all these peanuts doing? A complete grid of GT40s. Oh my god, can you imagine? There is a car that's fucked off in front, but it doesn't look like the GT40. I'm going to have to catch it up to find out what it is. Help. Oh, we've passed the rest of the field. Oh god. Ow. Has not worked. Right, car. Yeah, I think with the GT40 in the field, this will be a real challenge. So our Datsun, it's light, and it has some power, but not exactly the most precise of cars. Right, that does not look like a GT40 out in front to you, does it? Ow! Fuck off RX-7, you pleb. Yeah, this Datsun is not the best of cars, I will admit. It's a bit sort of flobbly and all over the place at the moment. But we'll learn. We'll learn to use its unique handling. Whatever car is out in front... Wow, this car wants to drift so much. Like, more than Grandpa-Zilla. Grandpa-Zilla actually was very planted. Right, so we're up to second. Whoever that is in the lead is not a GT40. Then maybe we will have a challenge in this race after all. Alright, so we're 1.3 seconds behind at the end of the first lap on whatever car this is. Sounds like a sister website to We Buy Any Car. And it is a Supra. It's another Supra, which we passed. So, enough of that. It's the only problem with this game. They don't give you a menu pre-race that shows you what your opponents are. Are you for real? Right. Up to 5 attempts to get a GT40. That's what I'm going to do. And then if we don't... going to take it down to 277, and that's when we'll get a GT40. Jason's hashtag so done. Actually, I'm going to make the acceleration down to 7. Because we weren't topping out at any point around the lap. So, we'll adjust. Third time lucky. Are we going to get a GT40 in this run? See, the GT4 would be interesting, because if we can run a 2-stop race, or a 3-stop, I can't remember how many it is. If we can run one less pit stop... there's the GT40! Here we go! Oh, and it's stuck behind a Jaguar XJR. Ow! Until it decided to barge into me. Ow! Right. It's the oh, where are you going, Datsun? Oh, you stupid Datsun. Stupid Datsun. Oh my god, Datsun. Datsun's crashing in. Oh my god, the GT40's penned in. No, no, excuse me. No. Yes, stay in front of the GT40 for as long as possible challenge. Here we go. I'm in the lead. It's maybe the last time I say it in this race, but I'm in the lead. Oh, more drift. Oh, there's the GT40. He's made it into second. Oh my god, the GT40 is lurking menacingly. Help! 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 Oh no! It's right there! I need to learn how to do Apricot Hill as well, because I'm terrible at this track apparently. That's not a legal line for that corner, but it works. Right, so we are leading the GT40 at the end of the first lap. We're going to go for this. In case of fire, I'll post clips directly to Discord. Okie doke. GT40, mate, are you feeling alright? M9? He's going to come... oh, now we're topping out down the straight. Oh, just about. So, that's good. Okay. Alright, if the GT40 starts spinning, then we will... oh, no, he survived through that corner. Right. Oh, God. We're the ones nearly spinning. Not a good thing. Oh. Come on, Datsun. Come on, little Datsun. Come on, GT40. What are you playing at? What are you playing at? What you got, M9? So I nailed the gearbox. Oh, God. Oh, oh. Well, I changed it to 7, Jason, so technically I did, but you were close enough. That's the GT40. It lurks. It lurks. It waits is what it does. Oh my god, it's going for the send. No. Help. I'm being hunted down. I switched to my Xbox Twitch app. It's somehow worse than mobile. God. Twitch is really shit in the bed this evening, isn't it? This is nice to know that it's not something to do with me for once. Alright. I'm going to try and do these corners properly. Oh, that was a bad idea. That was a disgustingly bad idea. I mean, that was such a bad idea. No. 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 Such a terrible idea. Look what happens when you do the track properly. Oh, he's terrible at any sort of corner. And he's not out dragging us down the straight. Wow, 318 horsepower really was too much, wasn't it? Right, does he spin this time? He does not. That was an annoyingly good line for this corner. Oh, half a second. Oh my god. We are so much faster in the corners than the GT40. Ow. Oh god. Excuse me. Alright, now he's starting to get a little bit of a lead. This is where things get interesting. 0 out of 10 Twitch. Who is driving this GT? Howard? Come on. No Datsun. No Datsun. Come on. There we go. Come on, Datsun. Alright, now he is starting to get away. So I'm hoping that the GT40 being unable to do any sort of corner is going to counterbalance the lack of horsepower. Otherwise, we may have to switch down and put it down to 270 horsepower no matter who's in this race. I'm trying not to shortcut that corner quite so disgustingly anymore. I think we got the makings of a pretty decent race here, guys. Hopefully. Right, so we need to be ideally in the low 129s if we're to keep up with the GT40. Right, does he spin up here? Does he spin? Does he spin? No, he doesn't. Right, so we've got, unlike the Grandpa-Zilla attempt at this race, we've got a GT40 that can vaguely do turn 2, which is an issue. But it also means the race is slightly more competitive, which I appreciate. Oh, but he cannot do these... Neither can I. Neither can I. There we go. 50 laps, yes. Quite a lot. Come on. Oh, drifty. Right, Jason, remind me what our strategy was going to be, what our pit strategy was going to be. Was it not, like, 15 laps or so? Because we know that the GT40 stops again near the end, like, in the final few laps or so. So I suspect the GT40 goes 12 lap stints, I think we mentioned. So if we go 26:39, if we go even 1 lap extra... Oh no, God, this is not in the Twitch chat, is he? Oh God. I'm going to have to check Discord at some point. Okay. Could pause the game, but I don't want to roll that way. Hitting 46 laps. Okay, Black and Wild. Oh no! It's a bad thing. Right. Discord. Help. Okay, he's not saying anything in there. Or maybe he is. I'm going to have to look back at the road. We've lost a little bit more time to the GT40 as well, so we may have picked a good race here. Good challenge. Oh, Jason's thinking. Okay. He's thonking. Right, we're good through this first sector. 2.5 seconds. So the GT40 is only a matter of tenths a lap faster than us right now. So this is okay. And if we take that extra pit stop, if we have 1 less pit stop than him, then this will be more than good. Excuse me. Also, the GT40 is absolute Ebola on its tyres. Because I don't know when the GT40 will pit the first time. I think it's... Wow, we got second on him in the first sec... we got... Yeah, it can't do turn 2 with worn tyres. And I think it pits every 12 laps. I want to say it's 12 laps because we didn't do that much of the Enduro last time. And the GT40 pitted, I think. Because it pits again with roughly about 2 laps to go on lap 48. So I'd assume the strat's every 12 laps. So it's every 12, then surely if we just go an extra lap, excuse me, then we'll be fine. Alright, we gained a little bit of time back on the GT40 that time. Well, that's because we were in the 28s that time. And now a 27? Hello, little Datsun. Datsun's coming to life. And is the GT40 going to spin? No, he doesn't. It's a slow line through the... Oh, God, now I'm understeering. Every 13 to 15 laps. Good shout. I think we'll aim for 15. And that really takes the strategy out of the equation for the GT40. We've gained so much on the GT40 through those first few corners. Go on. Why is the GT40 so slow? Whoa. It's because we sent into that corner without even realising that's why it's so fast. Bit tight there. Yeah, you know your speed works. Right. Okay, we're committing to this race. Fuck it. Whatever happens will happen. Okay, Sarah. No. Please brake. Thank you. Ow, my thumb. We're also halfway through a run, and I notice that the front tyres are starting to green. Shout fuel numbers like IndyCar teams. Yeah, Chris, you might have to. Only have sports... Oh, yeah, of course. They're not going to wear... Well, they're not going to last as long as slick tyres, are they? Well, hard slick tyres, anyway. You may have noticed I'm also going to try and do the final chicane properly. And as a result, the Ford GT40 is left us for dead out of the final corners. Right, what's the gap this time? Right, okay, that was a 28.9. Back up to 1.4 seconds is the gap. And all the GT40 go... Oh my God! Oh, we've got a crash lap car. We've got some donut in an Aston Martin. Sideways across the track. There was no yellow flags, no waved yellows. Because Gran Turismo does not believe in that sort of shit. And the GT40 just ploughed the Aston Martin in turn 2. In fact, I think the Aston Martin may have saved the GT40 from spinning. Oh God, where are we going? This car is not really predictable to drive, I wouldn't say. Grandpa Zilla was kind of predictable to drive. This Datsun is a bit of a menace. You've got to stay on top of it for now. So Maldonado is driving that car. Right, gap is now out to 1.7 though, so the GT40 has gained a little bit. This is interesting though. If we can keep this up for the whole race, well, we probably won't because the GT40 will crash at some point, I think. Guys, we are the blue flag. Yeah, the DB7 pulled the short straw at the start of the race, being like, who's going to be the blue flag car in this race? Oh, me. Wow, we are losing time all of a sudden to the GT40. I should probably stop arsing around laughing at the Aston. And get on with drifting. No, maybe not that. Right. Okay, Crew Chief Jason is saying that the sports are getting yellow quicker, but can stay yellow a little longer. Also, either I'm slow as shit. Yes, I am. That was a 1:30.7. That was a bollocks lap. AJ, concentrate. And the GT40 still isn't spinning at turn 2. That's very interesting. Right. Okay, let's concentrate here. 2.8 seconds in the first sector. We should gain a bit back through here. Yeah, the car is very understeery, I will give that. So you kind of jump on the front brakes to get the anchors on, and then the rear does want to come round because it's quite a long way. There's always time for some epic drifting. Yes, there is British Pokemon 20... Oh, no! Trying to greet British Pokemon 27. I fell off. Hello, by the way. How are you? Blimey, 3.8 seconds. Right, okay, time to get on our bike. Well, get in our car. Yeah, we might need that pit stop in hand. The tyres look okay. Yeah, they do, Jason, don't they? They look okay. So if we can run to like 5 point... Holy shit. Okay, don't panic. Don't panic. We've hopefully got that pit stop in hand. And potential stupidity from the GT40. So, in theory, as long as we make it to 13, 14 laps, we'll have a pit stop on the GT40. So if the GT40 runs 12 laps, then it will do 12, 24, 36, 48. If we do 13 laps, 13, 26, 39, there you go, we're done. So, channel your Indy 500 Alexander Rossi. What, fuel saving, you mean? Oh, God! No, drift, dude. I tell you what, this Datsun's fun to drive. Just not predictable and good for racing, I think is the question. But we're going to get it a win here. Hook or by crook. We're max 3.8 seconds behind. That first sector is definitely very good for us. And if we concentrate for the rest of the lap, we can minimise the damage and not fall off around here. We've been in the 130s the last few laps and we have been losing time, so for around 128s, 29s, we're fine. Wow, 2.5 seconds. We're right back in the game now. I think the GT40 strong sector is sector 3, this one. It's very good round here, especially in the climb up the hill. And if we don't fuck up the, just fuck off the chicane, then, yeah, 3.0 seconds. Okay, we've lost some time there. One more drift, dude. Alright, we're going to try and keep it in between the lines for the chicane, but it is so tight. GT40 is losing tyres. You might be right. You might be right, because look, it's lap 9. So in theory, only 3 laps until I think it's going to pit. Oh my god, imagine if it's 16 laps for the GT40. 16, 32, 48. How many? 18, 4.1 seconds. Yeah, we've lost some time. Watch out for turn 2 shenanigans. Yes. From my car or from the Ford, or from both. Probably both. Right, it is not crashed this time. That's annoying. We're still in touch with the GT40. This race is far from over. 3.5 seconds. We're so good through that first sector. Come on, Datsun. Come on, little good thing. Ignore the track limits. Oh, not those ones. Maybe stay inside those ones. The front tyres are starting to yellow a little bit. Making weird noises now. That's happening. Right, front tyres are yellowing off a little bit, but we're still in it. 3 seconds. Oh, no, 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 no. Please turn. There we go. Left turning's a little bit... I will tell you when the GT pits, Jason. We will have lost some time to it there. 4.2. Yeah, we have lost a little bit of time. You know what I said about not fucking off the chicane? Yeah, enough of that. Well, if this game doesn't care about track limits, then neither do I. What should we now lose? Oh, we did a 129.5 the last lap. Were we still down overall? We might have been. So I think it's 128's minimum we need to do to keep up with the GT40. Blue flags on the main straight. 3.8. Yes, okay, that was a net gain. That was a 29.5 as well, so we're still in this. I think 29s, 28s, 29s are what we need to keep up with the GT40. And then hopefully we can strap the fuck out of him. We make a lot of our time up on the GT40 through here. So let's not balls this sector up. Yeah, there we go. I might go a bit quiet here because I might have to really concentrate. 3.2. Still in range. Still in range. No need to panic. Starting to figure out this unwieldy Datsun. Which still needs a nickname, by the way. We still need a name for our Datsun. Up to 4. Oh, cool. Up to 4 seconds. Right, and then... There we go. That's the way we do that final corner. Someone is pitting. Right. It's not the GT40, can confirm. Repeat, not the GT40. Because we'd be in the lead by now. 3.2 seconds. That was good. 28.8. That was a lot better. Come on, little good thing. Come on, little Datsun. That was good. It was a good run there. Oh my god, imagine if it is 16 laps. We might have to match the GT40, because how much longer will we have to go to make it 2 stop? Actually, not that far, would we? So it's 16, 32, 48. Jason, help with maths. Oh, we're coming up on a lap car as well. I could throw a cat among the proverbial pigeons with a minigun. There we go. We are getting a grip on the Datsun now. Colin? What sort of bollocks name is that? I like it. No, chat. Oh my god, tandem drifting through the hairpin there. The GT40 was tandem drifting there. Is that the RX-7? Is that an RX-7? I don't know. Right, this is going to be like LMP1 hybrid versus LMP1 not hybrid in current WEC. Hugh Cam just being like, I hate everything. Loading the shotguns. Because the GT40 is going to have to power to get past the lap traffic. Also, that's another Jag. Oh, no, it's a Jag. The Aston was right. This is going to be crucial. It's lap 12. Is the GT40 pitting? I don't think it has. No, because we're not in the lead. Huh? Okay. Maybe it's 16 laps, guys. Help. Right. Oh, someone's fallen off. Right, it's Shelby. Right, Shelby GT350's fallen off. Right, but our tyres are holding up for the moment. They're not awful. They're not too bad. The handling's not actually gone away that much. It's just when I'm distracted talking that I just lose concentration. You do have to concentrate in this car. And thank you, Shelby. Nice. We're still good in the first sector compared to the GT40. Very good. So, right, yes. Okay, so the policy remains the same. If we go a lap longer than the GT40, we're pitting one stop less. Almost feels like a bit of a stupid strategy from the GT40 that it picks a pit strategy where it has to make one stop right at the end. Or even if it does, like, would you not just think, okay, just save your tyres for another couple of laps and you'll be fine? Anyway, hopefully it's going to come back to haunt the GT40 and play into our hands. Although we are gaining, because I think the GT40's tyres are gone. Well, our tyres aren't great. They're great or not. But the GT40s are all over the place. We're gaining on him hand over fist. Don't even know what that phrase means, but I'm using it because it's appropriate. Oh, drifting. Right, so the GT40's not pitting. Okay. Well, it must be 16 laps then. Right, 29.5, and we gained on him that time. So, the Datsun, despite the tyre wear, is staying pretty consistent on pace, which is nice. Oh, the GT40's gone wide. Oh, saves it. Okay. GT40's getting more and more tail happy, though. I can sense some poo. I can sense some brown substance. Some brown smears on the track behind the GT40. Datsun's on fire. GT40's terrified. Oh, go on. Oh, I've missed a bloody shift, haven't I? The Datsun is looking after his tyres. He's at least on yellow tyres. Yeah, he has to be. If he's pitting at lap 16 like I suspect, oh god, then as long as we just go a lap longer, I don't see any reason to give him much of a reason to undercut us on fresh rubber. What do you think, Jason? Because as long as we go to 17 laps, it'll be a two-stopper, so we'll be fine. Jason, the crew chief, we're having radio issues with the crew chief tonight, so this will be interesting. We're now back to within a second and a half of the GT40. Our Datsun's tyres are getting a bit ropey as well. One stop, go for it. You won't get much slower. Maybe, we'll see. I don't want to do a Ferrari on this one. Unnecessarily stay out too long. 1.9 seconds. I think he gained a little bit of time on us that time. It is so close, though. And the GT40 survives turn 2 again. Hasn't wrecked at turn 2 yet. Interesting. Even getting late into his tyre run. Hasn't wrecked at turn 2 yet. And we're coming up on another lap car. Is that the DB7 again? Oh my god, how terrible are you? You should have your license. You're an insult to Aston Martin. Like, why did Aston Martin allow you to purchase one of their cars? You blithering moron. I mean, really? I'm driving a 1970s Datsun with like half the horsepower. I'm embarrassing you, mate. Also, front tyres are full yellow now. GT40 sending on the laps. Aston, and the Aston's trying to... Oh my god. Plus Aston. I will take back everything I've just said about you. If you hold up the GT40. Oh, no, you haven't, have you? You've just been rubbish. Aston Maldonado. Yeah, there you go. 2.3 seconds. GT40's getting away again. But our tyres are starting to go away now. The fronts in particular are a bit... Okay, that's a legit line from that corner. Shut up. That is the Aston. Wow, you're terrible. You're so terrible. It's like glaring out the window as I drive past. Like, really? Really, you twazzock? Aston Martin allows you to purchase one of their cars? Are you for real? It's Vadim Cocker. It is a green GT car, so... Oh, don't fall off on the grass. Right. Okay, so this is hopefully the GT... Oh, is he spun? Oh, no! Some extravagant drifting at turn 2, I have to say. Right, so we're hoping the GT40 pits this lap. If he doesn't, I have no idea what we're doing here. Oh, the GT is so slow through the first few corners, though. Even with us on our knackered tyres, it has to be this lap that he pits. Oh, come on! Our tyres are not much better, though. All we have to do is hang on for one extra lap than the Ford. If he pits this lap, we pit next. That takes out a pit stop. And that should win us the race. As long as we keep things clean, which is... Oh, no, 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 no! No! Oh, come on, Datsun. I like the fact he's showing like your drift you credentials. But maybe not now. We've already got a car called Sato, so we can't name you Sato. Find out in the next episode of Dragon Ball Z. Still within 2 seconds of the GT40, though. I'm fine with that. We're as far as 5 seconds behind. And, yeah, lines taking the final chicane properly. What are they? Okay, here we go, guys. Coming off the final turn. He's pitting! See you later! So then, the strat becomes clear. The Ford GT40 is in lap 16. He will presumably do a 3-stop, 16, 32, 48. I remember him pitting with 2 laps to go. So, we are now just 1 lap ahead in terms of pit strategy, but that'll be enough to make the 3-stopper, 2-stopper I should say. Jason, have I got my maths right? We're pitting this lap, right? I hope so, because these front tyres are ruined. They are a bit of a mess right now. Come on! Oh no, 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 no! in, yes, okay, box. Right, okay. I have a feeling our in-lap is going to be disgustingly bad as well. Oh, there's just no braking. The front tyres are shot. I'm going to have to hope he takes that final pit stop. Box. Yep, we're pitting. Probably lose the lead back to the GT40 because on this outlap on fresh tyres, he's going to decimate us. But it'll be worth it in the long run. Oh, God. This Datsun wants to drift. Oh, it's going to drift a lot now. That's a line through the final chicane. Pit confirmed. Yeah. Oh my god, the front tyres are orange now. Come on. Pit. Right, here we go. The race is on. Right, the race starts now. Right, get some water. Maybe a bit more. Okay. Right, so there's a car coming out the final turn. That has got to be the GT40. Given that I think it's going to pass us before we get... It is going to pass us before we get out of the pits. Right. There goes the GT40. And we are back in the race. It's almost dead even. It's almost back to right where it was. Right, careful on cold tyres. One good thing about this Datsun being a little bit wayward handling like that is that you don't have to wait long for the tyres to warm up. 2.4 seconds. Oh my god, it's literally almost the exact same gap as when we came in the pits. Drive-through penalty, Chris. Sod off. You think Gran Turismo gives a shit about the rules? The rules, man, the rules! Right. Too fast. Right. GT40 is going to be on a fast one because he's on fresh tyres like we are, but we are going to be good as well. So let's take advantage of our respective fast tyres. No speeding penalty. Yeah, the timing equipment is just defunct. They're just like, oh. Well, we were trying to measure who was speeding coming into the pit. Oh, drift-do. There we go. Yes, I think we have successfully warmed our tyres up now. What do you think? Oh, God. Officials me reviewed. Yeah, Speedworks is the race official for this one. He saw no penalty there. Thank you. Remind me to hand you that briefcase full of cash after the race. Oh God. Here we go. 2.8 seconds. We've literally been this sort of gap for almost the entire race. And if he takes that final stop, then this will be more than enough. But I'm doubting myself now. I'm certain he takes that final pit stop with 2 laps to go. If he doesn't, though, we might have to go hell for leather in the final stint anyway, just to get in front of him. And maybe we will with the way the stints are working out. Favourite song on the Gran Turismo 2 soundtrack? Probably Bartender and the Thief by Stereophonics. Love that song. Is this a NASCAR sanctioned series? I tell you what, this is the sort of race I love, because I'm having to drive this Datsun on the ragged edge just to keep up with the GT40. And any mistake is being punished. I love it when you can find races like this, matchups like this. They're nice and close. You have to work hard, because a lot of the time the AI means that if you run them in an equally matched car, you sort of shit the bed on them. Just literally just shit on their faces. But you find a race like this, it's where the Gran Turismo really comes to life. Watching how the GT40 fucks up all of that and spins into Narnia. I've gained on him a bit in this lap. My tyres are up to speed. We're going to get faster as the race goes on, remember, because I'm going to get better at the track. You'd hope so, anyway. Alright, so 20 laps in just about 29 minutes. So we might just get this race done in time for the normal stream window and we won't overrun too much. GT40, it's these corners here that the GT40 is so bad at. So bad. How bad are you? We put a 127.6 on the board last time round. That wasn't even our fastest. We put a 127.4 on the first stint. So we've got pace there to get in front of the GT40, which is probably what I'm going to do in that final stint. Remember, we'll go 2 laps longer than the GT40 this time, the way the timings will work. So we'll have to be wary of that. We'll have to be careful. So far, touch wood. Yeah, either will do. Not made any serious cock-ups. Despite the fact that Datsun is a bit of a drifty boy. Sort of lap we've got on the board here. Oh, this is going to be a good lap. This is going to be nice and fast. Nice low 128. That's more than enough to keep pace with the GT40. Oh, he's gone in. Oh, he's. Oh. Every time I see the GT40 just like into turn 2, I'm like, go on, spin, you bastard. Oh, go on. We've gained so much time. Come on, send it. Ow! We bounced off each other in the lead for a moment, and then I missed a shift. Damn it! Oh. Time for the cutback. The battle for the lead is on. Look at that, just one slight error mid-corner and he gains like 5 or 6 car lengths on us, maybe more. This is a good race. Put fuel in the overtake there and past this guy, they're holding this up. Man, this is going to be a good battle, hopefully. Still just under a second. Got a good run through that chicane. In fairness, the GT40 does run a similar line, just nowhere near as fast through that chicane, so we'll match him. Won't take the piss too much. Alright, what was that lap? 27, 28, 28.8. The Ford had that big old lurid slide at turn 2. What's he going to do this time? Oh, he's gone wide. Saves it again, though. Oh, we've understeered wide. Gonna get the cross back, the switch back. What can we do this time? Come on. Oh, up the inside. Oh! You! Oh my god, this is a good battle. Here we go. This is heating up. Corner's just a pain. It just goes on forever. Can I put the power down now? No, not quite. No. Do we send at the hairpin? Do we? Do we? No, not yet. Nice bit of drift through there. It's the front tyres that wear first, because you've got to mash the brakes in this thing really hard. Like, really, really hard. So, that's the tricky bit. Oh, more drift through. And a switch back, maybe. Oh, wheel on the grass there. This is close. We've got lap traffic coming up as well. I suspect it might be... What was the white car from earlier in the race? It was the Jag, wasn't it? Which I believe is listed in the game as a Jag XKR vehicle. Yes. You know, a Jag vehicle. You know, not a toaster or a microwave or a fridge. Oh, it's the GT40. No. He keeps these. He goes, that Aston again. This Aston mine is such a blithering pile of crusty sponges. Oh, but he's holding up the GT40 though. I forgive it. Get it. Get it. Yeah. Ooh. We're in the lead. Thank you, based Aston, for being terrible. Now, get out of my way. Get out of my way. Thank you. Yes. Yes. Block the Ford. Yes. 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 Block the Ford. Block the Ford. He's now going to send at the... I should stop looking in my mirrors and actually do the corner properly myself. Oh, the Ford has sent it at the hairpin. He's taking no shit with lap traffic whatsoever. He also wants his lead back. He is furious. He is angry. I think when I used to do this race on, or when I was more active on the GT Planet forums, me and a bunch of people on the Gran Turismo Tool forums nicknamed that car Jaws. Because he was just relentlessly fast compared to the cars in this race, except he also has a tendency to crash. Now, we're going to get to lead a lap here. Or is the Ford going to get the lead back before the start-finish line? I suspect the latter. I mean, he's already there. Yeah, he's there. Oh, go on. We're not losing that much in a straight line to the Ford, in fairness. Right, and back into the lead he goes, but does he go too wide for the... Oh! No, oh my god, the Jag spun! I think the Jag has just spun. Bit of an issue with turn 2 there. Do you mind sorting this while I warm up the Jag? Can you get out of my way? Oh my god, this is a bit of a cluster fruitcake. Can we take advantage of it though? He's a drifter! I'm back in the lead. Yes! Oops, I missed the shift again. Bollocks. It's already there. Oh no, oh no, no, no. Oh, that was... Oh, go on, switch back. Come on. Come on. Oh, this is a good battle. Come on. Yeah, little Datsun. Come on, little Datsun. Go on, can you switch back? Switch back. No, he hugs the apex that time. Gets a very good run out of this corner. He says, I get a better run. God, this battle is so good. Like, you can't see it, but my legs are just bouncing up and down in tension under my desk. That's a sign that it's an exciting race. Okay. Okay. Right, so we've lapped the Jag twice and the Aston Martin 3 times. Can we lap someone else for a change? I know those two are just absolute bollocks. Literally, you'd be faster if you actually put a pair of testicles behind the wheel. And the Ford is angry now. He's trying to regain his lead. Still about 7 laps away from the next pit stop. Well, oh, is he going to spin? Is he going to spin? Is he going to spin? Oh, he saves it. So, whoa. More drifter. Oh, come on. Come on. Oh, no, just... Ah! Oh, go on. Get it. Get it. How are we still not in the lead? We are in the lead. Ow. My side. He's picking off the side of our car. Oh no, there is lap traffic now. Which isn't the Aston or the Jag. It's someone else. Who is it? Is the question. Does anyone remember a red car from the opening laps? Because I don't remember what it was. ETCC Strats. Tell you what, though, this is a good battle. It's a really good battle. I'm enjoying this so much. Or is it the Shelby again? I think it's the Shelby again, which I think we've already lapped once. Right, is the Shelby going to going to show favouritism to his fellow Ford and fuck us up the finagle? No! British Pokemon 27, the Datsun still doesn't have a name. James Carmody is here, hello! You joined us in the middle of an epic battle. Yeah, the GT4 has just sailed past, and now the GT350 is going to try and block. No, he's fallen off! Absolute doofus. Oh, look at you there. Look at you there. Absolute donut. Man. You're so slow up through here. I'm pushing you. Oh! Side by side again. That's so much better than GT40 in the first sector. We're not calling it Colin, Chris. Unless no one... Just shake it band. Rams for the Super Bowl. Well, I'll tell you what, at this point, Ravens are out of it, so... Whoever. When is the Super Bowl? I might try and watch it. Depending on what weekend it falls. Ow, my thumb. Oh god, I switched to the wrong gear there. My thumb is so sore as well. Still tucked up behind the GT40. Front tyres yellowing a little bit. February 3rd. 10:30. Oh, god. Datsun? Do you mind? That was the Datsun trying to check its calendar to see if it can make the Super Bowl. February 3rd. I can't remember if there's anything on that weekend. We'll see. I might try and watch it. Okay. Oh, there is another lap car. Not far up the road. He's old. He's good. He's Joe Flacco. Yes. Flacco the Datsun. Yes. In honour of the man whose jersey I have hanging up on our clothes rack. Oh god. Yep, Flacco the Datsun. He stayed up all night for that Rams game. What was the score in the end? Who did the Ravens lose to again? I can't remember. Right, anyway, Flacco the Datsun. We're trying to atone for Baltimore's miserable defeat in the playoffs. We are actually losing a little bit of ground to the GT40. GT pits in 5 laps. Yes, it does. It does indeed. And I think it's slightly better in this period of the run. Because my Datsun starts to fall off badly handling-wise. So I think there's a few laps where the GT40's not as bad, and then its tyres fall off as well. I think. 1:30.22. Right, Chargers beat the Ravens, who have been pillaged by the Patriots. Oh yeah, I saw about that. Oh, the GT40 spun! The GT40 is spun! I mean, mate. Decided to be sporting there. Oh, you're not supposed to leg it now. Take advantage of my sportsmanship. Come back here. Stop to laugh at you. There you go. There's the first spin of the race. And Jason's clipped it, obviously. So he's still got 5 laps to go until his pit stop. And he's already spinning out of turn 2. This is not a good sign at all. Repeat, not a good sign. Although my Datsun is not handling very well either. Although it's not spinning out of turn 2 bad. It's more just completely missing the apex by about Chester. Oh, and some drifting. Now 4. Okay. No sportsmanship for the GT40, no. I tried to be like Jetta, sportsmanship, and, well, the GT40 is just like, no, fuck you, mate. And he's now legged it as well, that's the annoying bit. 2.5 seconds, not having this. Red alert, red alert. Not having this. Go on, spin again. Go on, spin again, I dare you. Go on, crash. Crash again. She hasn't, okay. And I just understeered for decades. I'm still much better through this first segment. So much better. Look! He's just blithering through at 30 miles an hour. Maybe he loses all his confidence after the slide at turn 2. And then, Chatto's becoming NFL chat again. But I don't mind this time. Okay! It's a longish race, so you may as well. He's in so much pain. Oh, there we go. It's games like this that remind me that maybe the switch to shoulder buttons for acceleration and braking in the mid-2000s wasn't a bad thing. Just been mashing the X button for most of this race. Oh! At least Twitch is working. It is! At least I can actually, people are allowed to chat about NFL. Whoa! Oh god. Pro Evo 5 on the channel. Maybe at some point. We've had Pro Evo 6 in a challenge belt. I might do a retrospective of Pro Evo games at some point. That'd be quite fun. Oh my god, my thumb. Oh! Right, 130.1. The Ford has moved away a little bit. 2.1 seconds now. Does he spin? Does he spin? He spun again! He spun. Oh, we nearly have as well. So, your mate. Right. Okay, I'm not going to get caught out this time. Ow! Maybe I am. Screw you! Oh! Sliding. Yeah, now the 4GT40. Yeah, get out of the way, mate. Not being as nice to you this time. Yeah, that trilogy of Pro Evo games was the best football gaming has ever got. Oh! Alright, so now we're back in the lead. It feels like a hollow lead, to be honest, but, oh! And the Ford is immediately back behind us. And our tyres are not looking good at all. Which is evidenced by the fact we can't stop at the hairpin now. Ugh. The battle is back on, though. Okay. Oh. Whoa! Drifted! I'm so fast I can drift through that final chicane and still stick behind the Ford. So sit rep. Wall. So sit rep. Both of our tyres are shit. Go on, you got 2 more laps till your next pit stop. Place bets now on how many more times he can spin. Once, twice. No, he survives this lap. Well then. Well. Okay, there we go. We're going to gain so much up through here. Oh! Except we cocked up the line because our tyres are going off as well. Right, come on. Focus. These are the important laps before the pit stop. Pit stop. There we go. 2.1 seconds now. Ford's gapping out a bit because we've run out of tyres altogether. Who wants to drift forever? True Pez OGs remember PS6 Inter. Oh God. Yeah, I do remember that Inter team. 2.2 seconds now. Oh, more drifty. Datsun has become Anne Slidey Boy on these knackered tyres. There we go. Right. The Ford's in lap should be next up. Should be. And if it is, then that will confirm him for final stop. Oh, someone's pitted. Oh, it's the Aston. How many times have we lapped the Aston now? How many times? How? How many? And does the Ford spin one more time before its next pit stop? And yes, he does. Yes, he does. Ford, mate. I mean, what are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? You absolute penis. Oh, my God. Oh, my car's not doing much, but... Ow! Right, you! Oh, wheel banging. Wheel banging with the GT40. This is getting personal now. This is a blood feud. Oh, he's fallen off. Haha. Ow! This is like Matt Neal, Jason Plato now. This is a blood feud. This is Becky Lynch, Ronda Rousey levels of feud. Except Becky Lynch didn't slip over on a banana skin. Probably a good thing my pit stop's coming up because the car's just not stopping. It is like that Top Gear segment. No brakes, no brakes. It's just not stopping. Please stop. And we've still got to do 2 more laps after this on these tyres. Holy cow. Right, the Ford's going to pit at the end of this lap, though, hopefully. For the sake of its tyres, for the sake of not making a twat of himself again at turn 2, he probably should pit at the end of this lap. So, goddamn, I just need to... Right, there we go. It's an itchy ear, and I was trying to fix it on the fly. It just wasn't working. All for British Touring Car Talk. It makes me happy. There we go. Ford is in. Ford is in for its second of hopefully 3 stops in this race. Now we have 2 important laps before we pit for the second and last time in our race. We didn't spin. I'd like to point that out. We did not spin. The amount of drifting is just ridiculous. BTCC chat, I'm in. Oh, God. Oh, what am I doing? I've lost the plot. Okay, come on, focus. I'm allergic to leading, I swear. Whenever I led in the Seattle race, I was just like, I'm just going to fall off now. Right, the front tyres are definitely going a shade of orang. Please stop. Please brake. My thumb's already hurting from mashing X. And now it's hurting even more because I'm having to mash square so hard. To get it to brake at that hairpin. It just ain't happening. Oh God, it's just not turning. Just isn't turning. I'm expecting the GT40 to shred into our advantage on fresh tyres for these 2 laps, but it will come back to haunt him in the end. Oh my God, the front tyres, the front right is genuinely orang now. Still putting a 130.5 though on such knackered rubber. I like it. Come on. Oh, that was a night. That was probably the best we've ever done, turn 2. And turn 3. And turn 4. Oh, maybe not turn 5. Well, if I can do the first few corners that well on knackered rubber, then surely I've got to be able to do it on actual good tyres. You think? Ow! My poor thumb. Hit in. I know, Jason. Please. There we go. It's actually turning out to be a pretty good in-lap. I'm proud of this. Alright, James is heading off. See you later, James. Good to have you along. Good luck to the Rams doing things. Oh, please. Oh, please. Please. Oh, more drifting. Right, we're definitely pitting in this lap. Can you imagine if we pit a 3rd time just for the banter? I'm not saying we're going to do that. We are in now. Right. I just had a drink. There we go. Right. Oh, the GT40's there already, so yeah, I suspected he would be much faster than us on fresher rubber. Right, there he goes. He's going to have quite the lead. adjust my seat. There we go. Bring it in a bit closer. There we go. And then the microphone there. Yes. Right. Where we go. Excuse me, game. Thanks for that. Or was that me under control? I can't remember. Oh, someone's come out. Oh my god, the Aston Martin's going to try and race us. Oh no. Oh, except he isn't. He's already fallen off. Game, did you not think to actually make it so the AI could do this track? 7.3 seconds though, that gap. Oh, no. There we go. He's probably going to be about 10 seconds up the road by the time the tyres come up to temperature. I hope he is pitting for that last time. I think the in-out, the total time spent on pit road sort of thing is like 10 seconds or so. Oh, we've gained a bit back there. No, not 10 seconds. More like 15 or 20 seconds. 20 seconds, probably. I'm settling for 20. That's my final answer. You just won £32,000. Maybe. 7.6 seconds. Oh, more drifting. God. Oh, God. Alright, so this is the send stint. This is the one where we really have to put the hammer down. And the Ford will probably spin again. If he's not pitting, you'll get him anyway. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. So I'm tempted to pit again, just for the banter. Just for the banter! To match his final stop, can you imagine? Jason will just have a brain hemorrhage. Oh, there's a car coming out. It's the R34. Oh, younger Datsun. Hello. Hello, younger Datsun. How are you? How are you, grandson? Can you keep up with Grandad? Have we named this Datsun yet? Have we actually named the Datsun yet? 7.6. The Ford is maintaining that gap. Repeat your kid dies. Welcome back, Getaway Memes. Well, that one Getaway meme that we've driven into the ground. Yeah, have we named the Datsun yet? I can't remember if we have. Oh yeah, we have. We have. Joe Flacco. Flacco the Datsun. Ow, my thumb. Oh no. The R34's drifted away. It's not Colin. It's not called Colin. 6.3 this time. Spelling it out letter by letter is not going to change my mind, Chris. James? Come on about. We're going to get everyone doing all their messages in one letter ways again. Black flag. Race control of Black Flag, one of the fans. Oh, I think the GT40's just had to lap someone. I think I just saw a white flash up ahead, so I think it might be the Jag again. About the 20th time in this race. Anthony Joshua, the brown ball. 5.8 seconds. We are gaining a bit on the Ford now. Besides, it's not quite brown. It's not bronze either, so it can't be called Deontay. I'm fucked if I'm calling it Tyson Fury. Yeah, that is a white dot on the horizon. In fact, I think the Jag is holding up the Ford. Can't remember the last time that was ever appropriate for a real-life racing situation. Maybe Trans Am back in like the early 2000s when they ran the Jag XKR body. Alongside like the Ford Mustangs. And the Corvette, I think, at the time. And the Panos Esperante. That was pretty cool. Right, so I think the Ford has more than cleared the Jag now. The Jag is just sort of blithering around. Wondering where he left his keys. Is there another dot on the horizon? No, I thought there was a red dot on the horizon. 5.7. We've gained a second or two back. Gained about 2 seconds back since the pit stops. On the Ford. How much of an absolute meal of turn 2 is the Jag going to have made of it? Not too much, actually. He's doing alright. I think everyone's minding their P's and Q's for the moment because we've just pitted. Well, the Ford has just pitted, and so have I, so I don't know what anyone else's strats are, and I don't care. That's the problem. When if you choose to go after the GT40, he is so far ahead in terms of performance of everyone else that it does become like a 2-horse race. Although the AI aren't exactly closely... Can you get off me? Thank you. The AI are so disparate. Tarquini, the Italian race car, would work if the car was actually Italian. But he's a Datsun. I like Joe. Joe Flacco. Flacco the Datsun. Excuse me? Did you just try and send on Flacco the Datsun? Did you actually just do that? Are you stupid enough to do that? Wow. Right. Gap's now 5.3, so we're just chipping away at the gap for the moment. And we should be fine. If he pits again, we're good. If he doesn't pit, we should still be good. Hopefully. Chris, it's not Colin! He's not called Colin, for fuck's sake. .4. We are gaining on the Ford now. Running more 27-second laps. Well, 1 minute 27. 27-second laps. Oh, fucking Red Bull X 2010 pace. Right there. I think our fast first sector's coming into play again. And now we're not shit in the other sectors. And that's helping. 4.2 seconds now. We are gaining back in. You can always go with Yoshimi. Oh! Jesus! No! Nilog. Yoshimitsu's not a bad one. Hihachi? We're going with Tekken characters now. Old Tekken characters. My thumb is in just absolute agony right now. Oh, God. I did always think Yoshimitsu was cool, though. So I like Yoshimitsu as a nickname. Yoshimitsu the Datsun. Nice try at playing, like, anagram games with Colin there, Chris. Nice try. Right, what's the gap this lap? It is 4.1. We are steadily chipping away the gap every single time, and he's still yet to have his customary 1 or 2 spins per stint, like the last one. Jeff. Come on, nail those apexes. Good little Datsun. Good little Datsun. You good Datsun. Yoshimitsu the Datsun. The car that's still the car with no name. Chateau, vote. What's it going to be? Yoshimitsu, Colin, or Joe Flacco? Oh my god. It's 11 hit string combo. Don't elbow your PS3, Adam. Not now. Not now, me. Oh, there we go. Of course, Chris is voting for Colin. 2 seconds. Right. 1 vote for Yoshimitsu. 1 vote for Colin. Yoshi. So that's 2 votes to 1 for Yoshimitsu. It's going to be shortened to Yoshi. Like that. Alright, and we are coming up to 10 laps to go. We are now at 10 laps to go. 3.2 seconds is the gap. We're still steadily closing in on the Ford. Come on. Come on. Oh, he's been slowed up by the Aston. I can't believe we're lapping the Aston again. How shit is this car? Tanahashi, I like that. Tanahashi the Datsun. But it's not... Oh, Yoshi, yeah. It's not green. That Aston is, but I think it'd be an insult to refer to Yoshi in relation in any way to that Aston. Unless, you know, Yoshi decided to go nuts and eat soap and then fall off the toilet or something. I don't know. You have to go a long way to impersonate how badly the Aston's been in this race. It's been pathetic. Oh, he's terrible. Look at him. Don't worry about the gap now. It's going to get closer by laps 44 to 46. Okay, Jason. The ace of race. The ace of racetracks. I like it. Okay, I think we'll settle on a name. Tanahashi. Shortened to Tanner. Tanner the Datsun. Okay. Now's not the time for a high fly flow. You know that. Right, the GT40 is going to have lap traffic to deal with. What car is that? Is that a red dot on the horizon? I think it is. Hang on a minute. Oh, we have lapped the field now. And the Shelby's fallen off. And the Shelby spun. Because he's blithering spun. Don't try and crash into me, you pillock. I see your attempted sabotage. Try and aid your Ford teammates. Tanner the red car. Or are you talking about the lap car? Yeah. This is the better red car in the race. Right, Tanner the Datsun. Slowly closing in. Whoa. Whoa. He wants to drift. Tanner wants to drift. He wants to hit the high fly flow. 3.3 seconds. Right, 44 to 46 is where the gap's going to close. I suspect when the Ford spins again. Go on, Ford, surprise me. Surprise me by A, not pitting again, and B, not spinning again. If you do either of those things, I will, I don't know, eat chips. That's a bet that I don't mind losing. Have I told you how much pain my thumb is in? Ah, hang in there. Right, 3.5 seconds. Oh! Drifted! Alright, so we've got 8 laps to go now. And hopefully the Ford will pit in 6 laps. Should, in theory, hand the win to us. Unless we pit for the banter, which I don't really fancy doing. He may avoid spinning. Yeah, fair point. So, we could sit here and wait for him to pit, and then take the lead. But where's the fun in that? Especially when we're only 1.6 seconds down on him now. I know the route to Adam's heart, obscure wrestling references. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. To the point that other people watch this like, what the fuck are they on about? More fool them for not knowing, really. Right, come on. 2.3 seconds. Come on. Come on, Tanner the Datsun. Oh, no. It wrong time to hit the high fly flow. Not now. Not now, Tanner. He's already on yellow tyres and it's making the difference. Damn right he is. Yeah, because obviously we're a few laps up on his tyre stint, aren't we? And we've not got long to go either, so hopefully we shouldn't overrun too much. 3.4 seconds? Excuse me? Get back here. Right, get him. Get him, Datsun. Come on. Come on, Datsun. Get him. Oh, drifted. I have to say, I have really warmed to this Datsun during this race. It's another good thing about doing an endurance race. Nothing teaches you about the car that you drive quite as much as doing like 50 laps in a car rather than the odd 2-lap sprints. Oh, we are gaining so much. Come on, Tanner. Come on, Tanner the Datsun. Alright, well the gap was going to close 44 to 46. Guess what, Jason? It's already doing just that. Come on. Come on, Tanner. Come on, Tanner. Tanner the Datsun. We can do this. We don't even have to wait for a pit stop. I like the fact that I can tell that it's past 9 o'clock because my monitor's gone into sleep mode. Not sleep mode, but like the lower colour setting, the like nighttime colour setting. So I think I have my phone on all the time. Everything on cue. Yes, it is. It's like I know what I'm saying. It is, isn't it, Jason? There's a reason we call you crew chief. There's a very good one. We are definitely closing on the Ford now. 1.6 seconds. He hasn't even spun yet. Oh. Is it going to be this time? Is it going to be this time? Is it going to be this time? No. We are very close. Come on, Datsun. Oh, no. Now's not the time for you to fall off. Come on, Tunner. Come on, the Datsun. Oh, we are so good up through here. Come on, Datsun. Come on, Datsun. Oh, no. A lot of understeer there. That's fine. We stayed on. Jason Ferrari would like to offer you a job. Right, 6 laps to go then. He's losing all the spaghetti. 1.3 seconds. Brakes a little bit earlier there because I know the tyres are starting to go off. They're starting to get mouldy. Like cheese. They're starting to smell. Well, burnt rubber does smell. And there are some cheese that smell a lot more gross than burnt rubber, actually. 1.7 seconds. It's still close. I would like to pass the Ford, ideally on the track. Well, oh God. From the grass a bit. Oh God. Oh no. Looks like we're not going to have any lap traffic to deal with for the final showdown, which is nice. Which is very good. I like this. 1.6 seconds again. Oh my God, this Datsun. Come on, this heroic little Datsun. Oh, is the Ford going to spin? No. And the Ford spun. The Ford has spun. Come on, little Ford. No, ow. I'm not going to just let you through. You spun out, you pleb. Oi. You punterino me. And you're so slow through here. You're so slow. Oh, no. And I'm just terrible. Lap 46 exactly. Yep, Jason's spot on. Nice scat there. Oh, no. Oh, no. Ow. Oi. You git. Right, you're getting a send. You are getting a send. Cam, I hope you're watching this. Send it! Maximum sendage. Oh my God, it worked! He spun! Oh, that's amazing. Oh, wow. Well, he got punterino to fuck. And we're still in the lead. That was your punishment, sir. Come on. Come on. Come on. Yeah. Oh, God. Ah. There we go. Right. Will the Ford presumably come back by down this straight? I think he will. Breaking out of the draft early. Feisty one you are. And there's a reason for that. There's a very good reason for that. Very good reason for that. Alright, here we go. Oh no, what am I doing? Oh no, what have I done? Oh no, don't. Oh, the Ford's actually done the corner correctly. I wasn't planning for that. Is it ironic that whenever the Ford passes us into turn 1 and 2, he does the corner correctly? So what if we're in front again? So what if we're in front of... Ah! No, you're not going around the outside. No, ow! No! Come on, wheel to wheel. There's another send on the way, I think it is. Oh yeah! Ow! Tunner with the high fly flow. Whoa! We're florbling around. What is going? Ow! Get off! You peanut! Right, come on. You're just shitting yourself because you know you're going to spin again and you're going to pit and you're going to lose. So, let's be having it. Oh, come on. Oh, where am I going? No. Oh, God, I thought I was going to spin. Whew, okay, calm down. Strong as the Datsun it is. Right, now the Ford's running away in preparation to inevitably spin again. Just ticking over 3 hours, 6 minutes. We're nearly there. 3 laps to go. 2.0 seconds is the gap. And the Ford, we suspect, is pitting in one more time at the end of this lap, which should guarantee us the win. Is he going to spin? He's going to spin! He's going to spin! He's going to spin! He's going to spin! He's going to spin. He's going to spin. He's going to... Ow. Right, you're annoying me. You are annoying me. Excuse me. Right, come back here. Come back here. Send it. Send it. Get banged, mate. Just get so banged. Get so banged on the bottom. And sent to bed with no supper. Is that what you're going to do to your strategy department after this race? When you never through pit again and... Excuse me. I always want him to stay out now. How good would the finish of this race be if he was staying out? It'd be amazing. Send! Oh, maybe not. Let's break really early. Get the drift, dude. Teach you in the ways of drifting, I will. I love it. Right, okay. You better make the hard left at the end of this lap, otherwise I'm going to officially poo myself. Well, I'm not, because you'll probably just spin anyway if you stay out, so... Kind of damned if you do, damned if you don't, really. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? What are you going to do there? What are you going to do? 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 He's pitting! Oh, we punted him! I thought we were going to punt him clean out the pits for a second. There he is, he's pitted. It is all over. His corner are thrown in the towel. And now all we need to do is just get around the final 2 laps cleanly, which is a big asking in itself, especially as we've now got to lap the Jag again for the 20th time in this race. No. Should we end the stream some drifting? I think we should. If this car will drift. Oh, there we go. Oh, look at that. Yes. Oh, yes. Ton of the Datsun. Celebrate these final 2 laps. Enjoy it. Cherish it. Oh, come on. Oh, the handbrake does not help mid-corner. Right, so the Ford. Is the Ford that car in the S's? I better be careful. This is when the caution comes out. Oh my god. Green wedge, we're going to overtime. Oh, that Ford's still miles back. We're okay. You have to try and judge exclusively by the mini-map. Right, for context, the next dot on the map, which I suspect is the Ford, is going through the hairpin now. So that's how far back he is. I'd estimate about 25 seconds. So we are good to go. Right, Jag, get out of the way. I said get out of the way. I'm just leaning on the horn now. Can you get out of the way? Oh, you numbfuck. Look, you're barely worthy of sharing the same track as Tunner right now. Can I drift turn 2? Oh, excuse me. Oh, is he going to spin? Is he going to spin? Oh, Punterino. Why are we getting into it with the lap car? Why are we even doing that? Right. Oh, yes. Oh, the drift-do. I do. Ow. Jag. You stop ruining my drift-do. Can you stop that? Oh, no. Oh, what do I do? Oh, triangle. Ah. No. Go. Shit. No, that's the Ford. No. Oh, no. No, please don't fuck this up. Am I going to Jacobellis this race? No. Oh my god, he's there. Oh, I'm not shifting at all. No. Don't spin again. Don't spin again, please. You blew it. No. Come back. Oh no. I fucked it. What have I done? Right, there's nothing else for it. Ultimate send. Please turn. He's got no tyres left. Ultimate send. Yes. Oh my god. Come on. Are we going to save this race? Are we going to save it? Come on. Please. No. Oh my god. no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh. My mum's just walked in the room asking if we're going to order pizza. Do you want anything? I just lost a race that went on by an hour, but I was winning easily in the final 2 laps by 0.04 seconds. And it was entirely my fault. Yes. Yeah. Yes. Yeah. I'd like to officially quit sporting. Oh no. Oh no! So embarrassing. I am such a twat. I am such a twat. Ugly grass cut. Oh no! Did you want that penalty for the track? Oh no! What have I done? What have I done? Oh my god. Oh, what have I done? I still get 150k for finishing second. Oh no. Oh, what have I done? That's a fire from Datsun. Oh dear. Oh no. Oh no. Straight to the toilet. That's where I'm going to hide now from the interviews after the race. Oh no. Oh. Guys, I'm so sorry. Oh dear. I'm sorry, Datsun. I'm so sorry. I've done a JR Hildebrand. Oh no. I've done a JR Hildebrand. I've done a... Oh, that's the worst thing. Has been released from the team after not winning. Oh god. British Pokemon. I'll let Jason tell you what happened because I can't take the embarrassment. Why am I checking for a prize card? We didn't get one. Oh no! I cannot believe that. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! I'm so sorry, Datsun. I'm so sorry. Oh. Lost the race. I nearly saved it. But after fucking it up so badly, I probably didn't deserve to win, did I? I really didn't. Oh. I'm just going to end it. I'm just going to end it there. That's it. I'm going to go off and eat pizza and cry, I think. I did a Vettel. Oh, I can't believe that. Now Nick shows up. Oh, Nick. Oh, Nick, what have you missed? Okay. Well, this has officially been the worst day of my life. Oh, no. Oh, no. Well, then. Tune in next time. As I'm retired from YouTube altogether and Twitch. Thanks for... Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Ebby, how much of a twat am I? How much of a twat am I? I'm a massive twat. That's how big of a twat I am. I'm a massive twat. Oh, dear. I need pizza. Fortunately, I'm going to get it. Deary me. I'll tell you what, though. This may have been one of the best Hot Race Car Night streams we've ever done. It's been the most fun. And, you know... fuck up was hilarious. In fairness, the fuck up was hilarious. Except for Jason. I'll either go back and beat that race... We'll do it again with Racing Hot. We'll go again with an Escudo. I might do that race off stream and then do some practice for the Grand Valley. We'll see. But Thank you guys so much for hanging out tonight. I'm so sorry. I fucked it. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Listen to me. But, oh man, what a race. I can't fuck it up. What a night. What a stream. That was crazy. That was good fun. Gran Turismo 2 is just the gift that keeps on giving. We're definitely going to come back to it again. Maybe as recently as, maybe as soon as next week. Who knows? And, in the meantime, I need to go and have pizza. I need to recover. Nay will be back on Wednesday to continue Ocarina of Time. And then on Friday, we'll have a challenge belt defense. And see if I fucked that one up as bad. Spoiler alert, it'll be hard to do that. But tonight, it's been emotional. It's been fun. It genuinely has been fun. And I will look back and laugh at this cocker. I can't believe that was such a good race as well. Such a good race. But man, seriously, thank you guys so much for hanging out again. You make this so much fun. It is so... It's just brilliant. It's just great. It's just good, isn't it? So hopefully next time we'll do Gran Turismo 2. We will do the Grand Valley Enduro. I'll do some research. Hopefully find a good car that's matched up competitively for that one. It was fun until the very last lap of the stream. Yeah. Maybe I'll just edit that out on the VOD. I'll just go to be like, lap 49. There we go. Oh, the end of the Twitch cut off. What happened there? I lost the footage. But in the meantime, seriously, thank you guys so much for hanging out. Follow if you haven't on Twitch already. Subscribe if you want to. Donate if you want to. Pay for my pizza and emotional damage. And subscribe to the YouTube channel if you haven't already. And we will see you guys next time in the Armbar Arcade. I'm off to repent for my sins, of which there are many. Fucking hell.